Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
Ryan?
everybody!
So, big shout out to Ryan from SnyderVerse. He's the one who put that intro together for me. Thank you so much, Ryan, for doing that. Just a fire intro. I love it. So, guys, what's going on? How was your week? How was your new year? I know for a lot of people, it was pretty fucking crazy on day one, and look, we're not gonna beat around the bush. We're gonna go right after it. So
straight for the Brazilian.
Straight for the Brazilian, and we're going straight to breaking news. So this was a tweet that shook the internet at its core, especially the Snyder fandom, and really not just the Snyder fans, but like every DC fan. It was just crazy. Now, this was the tweet from Grace Randolph. She said, "As I told you." Actually, you know what? No, Ryan can't do it right now. His voice was kind of hoarse.
Yeah. At least it's not as bad as mine was a couple weeks ago.
It was that bad, huh?
You'll never survive, Batman.
Oh, we got Kevin Conroy's here with us. What's going on?
In a world.
What's up? We got Resident Justice. He's here. He's got a new avatar of a ninja. Or is that Ronin? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Get ready for Avatar 2.
Whoa. We got Axel Durgan saying, "Yeah, baby." We got Kinky Sphincter up in the house. We got Sickness. Oh, here he is, everybody. Sickness in the house.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down.
We got Fear Jason in the house as well. And RJ comes in saying, "It's not getting erased, but it's not saved either." So we're in this weird purgatory mode
It's safely erased
right now. It's safely erased. We got Baka Yaro here as well saying, "What up? Been a while since I made it to the live one. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, man." And guys, if you haven't done so yet, smash that like button and leave a comment in the comment section below, because YouTube likes that shit. They like all the interaction. So leave a comment down there and consider being a member and join the Patreon as well. Big shout out to those who are who are a member of the channel. You guys kick ass. And also over on Patreon as well. Okay, so this was the tweet. Now, she said, hashtag the Flash. Okay, she says, "As I told you," with an update.
That sounds very, very aggressive.
As I told you, with an update.
No, as I told you, assholes, pay attention.
Batfleck's final appearance. Old footage of Cavill used on TV. What? New Justice League formed. Supergirl is the new Superman. Keaton is working with Black Canary. Picks Batgirl as new Batman. This is now DC. Let's be open-minded and give it a fair shot. And I'm sorry, but when a lot of us read this on New Year's Day, this is kind of what we had going through our minds.
Come on, don't bullshit me. Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
But we couldn't smack her, we just, it's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
So Anthony, let me get your take on this. I mean, do you think that this is what WB is going to do with their DC universe? And
it's such a like what's name said, it's not erased, but it is. I hope not, like I said before, because that would be fucked. But I do think some of these things are going to happen. As far as replacing the Batman and Superman, I don't know, man. Not what they could get replaced, maybe different actors or some shit, but I don't think they're going to replace them with. Yo, somebody put something out there. I wish I would have fucking saved it. They said this just said like, there's no way in hell Dwayne Johnson's gonna fight
Sasha Calle.
A trinity made up of just 3 females in a movie.
Yeah. I mean, he's like,
he's gonna smack around 3 girls.
Smack around 3 girls. No. I'm gonna be canceled.
See, that's my point. Okay, so if we're to say that this is true, that everything she's saying is going to happen, which I don't think it is. I think this is just some bullshit that she's hearing, and she put it out there. And then all the other fucking idiots jumped on there saying, "Oh, yeah, I heard the same thing. You guys weren't listening to me."
Right? And I'm just waiting for Muschietti to follow suit with all the other James Wan and all the other directors that she's claimed, this, that, or whatever for the projects. I'm hoping that, we see Muschietti say, "No, you know what? That's not accurate.
It's not accurate."
I mean, follow suit. I mean, if you're going with trend, the trend is that she's wrong.
Yeah.
She ruined New Year's Day because she knew that everybody was at home on their fucking phones, catching up on what happened the night before. Boom. So I mean, it was strategic. It wasn't just like accidentally, like, oh yeah, I just put this out there and
also
up.
If this is true, then it's kind of sad to think that even when you're talking about like Matt Reeves and shit, like if this is true, that means guess what? Muschietti didn't have his creative freedom as a director on a DC. They just told him what to do. You know, it just like
yeah. I mean, they we've heard reports about like Ray Fisher. They were trying to get him in the film. So yeah. I mean, if he did not get his creative freedom that they afforded to Matt Reeves, then it just tells you it's the same regime. They're doing the same shit to another director.
They're doing the same shit. Yeah.
But when it comes to Matt Reeves, if that rumor is true that there's two different versions of his film, one with one with the Joker and one without. If that's true, then they didn't give him full creative freedom either. Because I'm pretty fucking sure a director doesn't want to make two versions of his film to see which one tests better. They're going to put their vision out there, like it or not. So if that's true, then that. They came in and said, well, make a version with the Joker, though. He's probably like, I'm not ready to put the Joker in here. Nah, but make a version with him in there, though.
Yeah.
Let's see who likes it better.
But okay, so like RJ's over here saying, like these guys they aren't in it for clicks. I don't really care. The thing is that when this got out there, look how much traction it picked up, right? So you're telling me that none of these guys thought, well, I'm just gonna put my 2 cents out there, because I kind of said the same thing too, because they wanted to jump onto that interaction fucking wagon. They were like, yeah. And look, all their names got circulated around, and like Jamie said, there's a lot of attention seekers, man. I'm telling you, there was no reason for anyone else to jump on there, but they did anyway. And nobody jumped on there to try to debunk it. Everybody was like, oh yeah, I've heard the same thing. I've been saying it for a long time. This is what's gonna happen. And you got My Time to Shine, who's like giving away fucking the movie in a sense. It was just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like, really? Is it that bad over there? What's up? We got Brian Masterman saying, I got over this in March, and after it came out, I'm here for you. Let it out. It feels better. It does. It does feel better when you let it all out. And guys, everyone here in the chat, let me know how you feel about this news. If this turns out to be true, are you looking forward to this, or is this just a bunch of garbage? Because to me, this is a horrible idea. I'm sorry, but doing a Batgirl and Supergirl in place of Superman and Batman, like look, I want to see those characters fleshed out. I do, but not in
addition to, not replacing.
In addition to, not replaced. That's the problem I'm having. Is that like why do I have to sacrifice my 2 favorite characters?
Well, they're going to bring back a homeboy from Lois and Clark, and that'll be the new Superman along with Batfleck. I mean, I'm sorry, along with
Keaton. Zantac. Thank you. Yeah, I think someone is drunk over at WB, and that's what it feels like. But look, Matt Reeves almost left the Batman until he negotiated full creative freedom and got keys to the Bat Kingdom. He was open about all that. So I don't buy these friction rumors one bit about the Batman. I don't believe that whatsoever.
No, I didn't see any friction.
Movie he wants to make.
Yeah, I didn't see
any
any
my
friction.
Boys,
rumors.
what's up, Katsuka?
What's up, Katsuka? I was just saying that if indeed it is true that there are 2 different versions of this movie, one with the Joker, one without, that means somebody they got him to do that. You know what I mean?
Have the Joker and then the Joker, like, no calories.
You could argue that they got him to do that, but I mean, for all we know, that could have been Matt Reeves who said, "Hey, let's do a shot or let's do a scene with the Joker and let's see how it works."
Yeah, it could be like, does this work? Does it work better with this person, or does it? Does this scene need to be in here?
There's literally things that Ryan and I are working on Project Justice League and hashtag Project Justice League.
Hashtag Project Justice League.
Thank you. And there's literally parts of it that we've kind of talked about and then have said, okay, we don't need this, or we need this, and let's try to do this, and so that definitely does happen. And in no way am I a fucking filmmaker, but I can see how him saying, hey, you know what, I kind of want to add this scene in, or it could have been WB saying, put the Joker in the fucking movie.
Well, I mean, they do that a lot. For Wild Wild West, they put the that spider at the end, that everybody loved. I mean, they come in there, they mess with it, they stroke their own egos, they add things in there that are just ridiculous, but they do it because they have the money and they want to. They just want to see it. They don't care about if it's a good film or if it makes sense, or how the audience will take it. Same thing with when they wanted to introduce Doomsday. They were like, no, we want Doomsday. Warner Brothers put that in there. You know, that wasn't part of Zack's, you know, initial story arc. They were like, "Yo, no, we want to get to this, you know, get this juggernaut in the movie," and that's what they did.
Right. Also made them have pretty much one of the as good as I think that trailer is, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen happen to a movie. Is that the Doomsday trailer that came out for BVS?
That was the worst,
bro. Chill. How about we wait to see that until we're actually?
I mean, dude, the cave troll comments, like, I mean, I saw it too.
Bad.
I was like,
it was really bad.
It looked to me like a cave troll. I was like, holy shit, you're right.
Yeah,
it does.
You know, that sparked the negativity that started like late in the game for BVS, because the hype for BVS was phenomenal. It was
through
like
the roof.
You couldn't meet the expectation of the crowd, because everybody wants to see a Batman Superman movie. Everybody wants to see Batman versus Superman, not Batman, you know, Superman, you know, love buddies teaming up. They want to see them go at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just the inclusion of Doomsday kind of diminished that a little bit. You know, I think they should have focused more on that interaction, and maybe even had, you know, Diana team up with Bruce to help Bruce take down Cal, because, you know, he can't do it on his own, but with help, you know, from an Amazonian, or Themyscirian, whatever you want to call her, that would have been pretty dope. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's dude, it's just. We're here. And so, but the Flash started off on the wrong foot. Like last year, you know, last December, I believe, is when Ray Fisher was like, "Yo, I'm not going to be a part of anything with Walter Hamada attached to it." Yeah. And they didn't rectify that. They were like, "Yo, we're going to Kathleen Kennedy, you know, Mr. Hamada, and we're going to honor, you know, the contract and everything, and we're not going to take him off of any projects. You know, we're just going to roll without you." And you know what we'll do? We'll just add Michael Keaton. And get all the fanboys back.
Well, and to go with what Brian is saying, he goes, you know, I think you guys are neglecting what normies have to say about Snyder DC movies. You'd be surprised. No, I mean, I know what a lot of normies have said about the movie, but you also have a large fan base that wants to see more of his movies. So this is
a lot more people have been exposed to his movies and have grown to like them and have grown to like the characters. And also, even with you know, with Henry Cavill, a lot of people like his rendition of The Witcher, and he's gaining his own notoriety, right? I mean, you know, he's more popular now than he was. He's in Mission Impossible, more bargaining chips in his favor than you know, than not. So.
And then, you know, Drogo's got a good point here. He says Snyder represented Wonder Woman with respect and he's as an inspiration. WB and Gunn now use her as a sexual humor. Which is true.
I mean, Joss even tried to use her as sexual humor with the motorboat thing with the Flash.
Oh yeah, that's true. When
Wonder Woman, Flash was motorboating.
What's up, Rel?
You know,
Rel says people want to use people want this news to be true so bad that it's, even though it's just a rumor, if it's true or false, we will know eventually. Of course, no, we're going to know eventually once the movie comes out, but we can talk about all we want because, I mean, look, if this were to be true, this is a stupid idea. I don't like the way that this plan is going. But then again, I mean, look, Grace Randolph isn't exactly batting 1,000. I mean, she got a lot of shit wrong. You know, she said Wonder Woman's going to be a fucking Flashpoint movie. You know, she was pushing hard with some other guys about, you know, Ryan Reynolds being in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So she's not batting 1,000.
Yeah.
So I think what you see here is her putting this information out there because she knew it would get a lot of traction.
Yeah. I mean, that's what their game is all about, right? And, you know, in her industry, like, you know, she relies on, you know, super chats. She relies on, you know, memberships. She relies on, you know, junket, things like that. So she tries to stay relevant. She tries to keep her name, you know, in the mouths of the people that are on the internet.
Yeah. And then came this. So through all the bullshit and all the, you know, do all the shit. Okay. Then you had this guy, My Time to Shine Hello, who I guess has also dropped scoops about Spider-Man No Way Home and a few other things over on Reddit. Well, she jumps in and she says, I don't usually tweet about DC stuff, but my friend who have seen The Flash and the movie, what? Well, she and The Flash and the movie will erase every movie Snyder has done. Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League never happened now. Erased from continuity, Affleck and Cavill are both gone. Now,
so I think they're taking what happened with Tom Holland in erasing everyone's memory. I think they're going to try to sort of go down
that
that
in real life?
narrative. Right? No, I don't think they're doing. I don't think that's what's going on in the movie. I don't think that's what's going on in the movie. I just think that the people that have this narrative are like, yeah, you know what, they're gonna Christopher Reeve them. They're gonna give them that kiss, and then they're gonna forget everything, right? And that's not gonna happen. I mean, Muschietti, his sister, has come out and said, nothing's gonna be, forgotten or anything like that. So I mean, everything exists, and it only benefits them to keep the door open and not shut. And that's why I think race is wrong.
But at the same time, for this person to jump in on this this post and all of a sudden put this out there along with some other guys, it was kind of like, dude, everyone was jumping on the bandwagon because they saw how much traction it was getting. I mean, look, you look back at it. Look, 3,000 quote tweets, 5,500 likes. You know what I mean? This was going crazy.
Yeah.
And then she says, the Keaton Black Canary Batgirl stuff obviously happens in her movie, to clarify. Well, no shit. It's absolutely no fun to cover all these. Okay, well, you're not a victim. Get over it. Okay, so then all this happened, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, our friends over at the Flash Film News, well, they dropped this. So they reached out personally to Ezra Miller. Okay. Now, say what you want about his response. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So he says, some have taken this as debunking. Oh, he's talking about it. Oh, actually, let's just go to this one. Boom. Okay. Erasing Zack Snyder's work. Ezra Miller says that's an oversimplification. So this account contacted him and said, fans are going crazy thinking the movie is erasing Zack's movies. They don't see the potential this movie will bring. A little lightning bolt. And then Ezra responded. Ryan, you want to read that?
Sure. No power or force in any known megaverse would or could ever erase Zack Snyder's mighty works.
Sophian?
You can take that quote, take that to the bank, to the press, to the schools, to the military, and the other pillar of capitalism. I'm forgetting because of that thing where if you try to think of a group of things, you always forget one of them. And I'm rambling now, and I'll stop.
So this doesn't really say anything. And in fact, the sad thing about it is that when I read this comment, no power or force in any known megaverse would or could ever erase Zack's mighty works. I felt like after this whole little statement here, the very next thing that he said to the Flash Film News was this:
no one's ever really gone.
No!
I mean, the way that this is shaping up is the Flash is going to be the new Last Jedi.
No, don't say that. Don't fucking say that.
As far as, okay, look, I know the account's verified, and this is such a weird account.
It is.
I've seen. Look, this account follows me on Instagram. No fucking way, it's Ezra Miller.
ACS is pretty damn popular.
No.
He's really fucking popular.
He's like, I've got to follow the Rock.
It's such a weird.
He doesn't even sound like Ryan.
Well, but this sounds like, have you ever heard Ezra Miller in an interview? It sounds like the way he would talk, like this little shit. Take that to the schools, to the military, to the other pillar. That sounds like him. But dude, I don't know.
I don't know if this really is him. I mean, it has a blue
like
check
I said,
mark.
It follows me on it. There's no fuck, dude. If this is really Ezra Miller, and I got some verification of that, I'd be like, oh, that's fucking crazy that I'm getting followed by
because,
that.
I mean, he followed a lot of accounts. And I think Anthony Beltray, I think he followed him. I remember there's a lot of people he followed, and I was like, whoa, that's right on. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If he follows Anthony,
he says it is Ezra. I mean, he's been posting images of Ezra Miller and stuff. So, I mean, Abel says he follows me too. There we go.
There you go. Now
it's supposedly him, but he follows me, and so I'm surprised if it really is him. He doesn't follow me.
I think that I think it's really his account, but I think it's run by somebody else because he doesn't do social media. Ezra has never done social media.
Well, so my thing is that the only reason why, if this really is his account, which it's supposed to be his account,
it could be, but I doubt it.
He goes, oh, he follows everybody. He didn't follow me, so what the fuck, man? But
he follows
look,
my burner account.
If he started a social media account, is probably because of the Flash movie that's coming out later this year. You have to start getting on there and finding a way to get people pumped up. Maybe that's him from another universe. Q, it could be. I don't know. You become a member, I can give you a scoop. No, but Sophion says, well, John Cena follows me on Twitter, so it could easily be Ezra following The Rock ACS. It could have been. I mean, he thought it was The Rock, so he was like, oh, yeah, there we go.
He's like, oh, yeah, if I don't follow him, that's not fire.
Yeah, and he was like, Anthony Belcher, oh, that's the guy who says trash. Trash point, I'm following him. But it also could be a random person. It could be. It could very well be, but I don't know. They don't follow. Hey, you're not the only one. He didn't follow me either. So we got to ask that guy who took a selfie with Keaton and Ezra on the set of the Flash film. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably know. That guy knows everything.
Oh, you're talking about that guy with the glasses?
No, the guy. Never mind.
Okay.
The guy who took all the selfies with Keaton and Ezra, remember? And we found out that he has selfies at in Egypt and everything.
Yeah.
He didn't have glasses though. He was just.
I thought he had glasses. Okay, guess not.
Your memory is shot at your age, man.
You sure he was a man?
Okay, so based on this, right? Look. Here's my take on all this, okay? We've been hearing a lot of shit going on. We've been hearing what everyone thinks. We've been hearing rants. I know on Sunday, Ryan and I had a rant.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
And then that following night, ACS did a stream.
Saturday.
And Ryan went on a huge...
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
and Ryan
Saturday.
went on a big rant about the Matrix Resurrections. But...
Ryan was That's what made
you're not the only one. Okay, so let me just say this. Okay, as a company, Warner Brothers has not made very good decisions. They haven't. We all know that already. Okay, we all know that. But I mean, you have people that are working at a company that are there to at least make money. So if that is the case, and they have any kind of common sense, then this is what I think is going to happen. I mean, to me, it makes all sense in the world that you establish that every iteration of the character that you've seen on different movies, they all exist in their own branch of the multiverse. But he's making a new timeline based on the fact that he fucked everything up. The new timeline that he sets will be the one that the DCEU movie, the cinematic universe, follows. But I think it leaves the door open saying that every iteration you saw still exists, because you can't wipe out the SnyderVerse without wiping out, Batman 89. You can't you can't just wipe them all out. And people could argue that, you can wipe them out if you go back in time and you change the events of those movies. But I mean, you'd have to drastically change the events of those movies to erase them. Now, if you change the events of those movies, that means that the events in those movies would change, would alter everything. So you wouldn't be actually making a new time. Well, you're making a new timeline, but it would be a totally different outcome altogether. And it would probably be a lot worse. Yeah. Because now you're killing heroes or you're killing bad guys that shouldn't have been killed then, or they're knowing things that they shouldn't have known then. So my thing is this. I think that if at the end of The Flash, they are going to create a separate new timeline for the mainstream DC cinematic universe. But everything else that you've seen throughout the history of DC films, per se, WB, Batman 89, the SnyderVerse movies, everything, they will exist in their own branch of the multiverse, and they will leave it at that. Because you saw what happened when Grace Randolph put out this tweet that was not confirmed by anybody at Warner Brothers. And look at the reaction it got. You had TMZ reporting on it. You had, where is it? You have Forbes talking about it. You had all these, comicbookmovie.com, all these websites bringing this up, saying that the fans are pissed off. Fans are concerned. What's going on? And you really think that they are going to erase all these iterations, especially the Snyder movies, and be like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No. The best thing they can do, which I think they're going to do, is they are going to, like I said, everything will live in its own branch of the multiverse. Because why would you have a multiverse just to say, oh, yeah, we wiped everything out. Now we have this timeline. then you've just negated
Well, I
the
mean,
fact
yeah,
that you're trying to
they're
create some
negating
multiverse.
themselves already because they're not open to like the Earths, you know, the different Earths, like Earth 2, Earth 3, Earth 4, Earth 58, whatever.
Which is how it should be.
Which is how it should be, you know.
Yes.
Like I don't mind Ezra going to another Earth, you know, and that's and say that's mainly the problem that we have with it is we're getting tidbits of information, and the information just isn't palatable to the point where like we get a good understanding. Once we think we have a good understanding, something else comes out that contradicts or makes no sense, and we're just like, well, wait, we're back to square one because again, we don't know what the hell is going on, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean it should be that, you know, hey, Ezra can jump to multi, you know, dimensional, you know, universes and shit like that, but he should also be able to jump back. It shouldn't be just like, oh, well, snap, now the, you know, all of the timelines or all of the Earths or all of the multiverse or whatever are funneled into this one multiverse, one thing, you know, and there's no other, you know, Earth or dimension or whatever. It's just one, you know, one timeline, and that's it. I mean, it doesn't open itself up; it actually closes itself off.
Yeah, it closes itself off, and the thing is that you also have, you know, Titans on HBO Max.
Yep,
they're done. That's gone.
It's done.
Yeah, the new timeline. It's they're out.
Exactly. That's my point. Not to mention,
they don't exist anymore.
Not to mention this is that you also have the CW verse that is in this it has its own branch within this multiverse because we saw Ezra Miller meet Grant Gustin. And so are you telling me that you're also going to wipe out the CW verse as well?
They will, because I think this is the last season for Grant. So I think he's going to wipe him out. He's going to get dusted.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
He will be in the Flash, though. I think we'll see Grant.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
I think who knows.
I think we'll get a little cameo
in there.
Yeah, I think we'll get a cameo.
The same thing, as small as when Ezra was on the Flash. Just
and then he'll get dusted.
I like how he says, use the multiverse to have different branches franchise, SnyderVerse on HBO, and DC's What the Fuck in theater.
Definitely. I think so. I mean, it would open the door for like more Henry Cavill films that don't have to connect to whatever they're doing. It would open up for more. There you go. It would open up for exactly. I mean, you know, you could have many things. You could have another Wonder Woman movie come up, and it has no connection to anything else. You know, I mean, you could have Green Lanterns that don't connect to anything, especially HBO Max.
It doesn't. They said one multiverse, not one universe. Exactly. And, you know, that was the thing with Zach is that, you know, he was saying, you know, why do we have to like this is a multiverse? Why can't I use Green Lantern? You know, and they fucked that whole thing up.
Well, that's again the same thing is that, you know, they you know, they're D-bags, man. I mean, you know, it would have been nice to have just had you know, Green Lantern, you know, in the movie and say, you know, hey, you've got your Green Lantern, there's another Green Lantern, it doesn't matter, you know, but you know, they're like, oh no, I can't do that. If they're saying that about Green Lantern, then they're gonna do that with you know, with this Flash movie, because that's their formula. Is like, no, the only thing that can exist outside this DCEU is Pattinson.
Exactly. Pattinson. And that's the thing too, is that you have, you know, Matt Reeves, the Batman, that's coming out before the Flash. So you can't tell me that they're going to erase that. I mean, that's to say that the Batman exists within the multiverse. We don't know. For all we know, that this movie and this universe that the Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman is in, doesn't even concern itself with DCEU.
It's more like the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. You know, it's not connected in any way, shape, or form. They're never going to allude to it, you know, at all. So I mean, that's dude. That's it, and it's just so disappointing that they're just like not creative people out there, and there's no creatives out there that are like really. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, we've got Christina Hodson that gave us this story.
Which one?
The Flash. She wrote the Flash.
Well, she wrote a lot of them.
She wrote Birds of Prey, which wasn't good. She wrote Transformers, which, you know, after, you know, the Cybertron stuff, that was her.
It was Bumblebee.
Well, it was Bumblebee. All right, it was Bumblebee. It was actually E.T. the Extraterrestrial. But yeah, I mean, It wasn't that good. It wasn't that creative. You know, I mean, she's very, you know, wet behind the ears. You know, they don't have a seasoned writer coming in and giving something really, really good, really well thought out, really well crafted because of just, you know, her track record. And she's also writing the Batgirl show, which connects to, you know, which you know, it connects to the Flash. She's writing both of those. So basically, we sat, you know, Chris Terrio and Zack Snyder aside and picked up Christina Hodson because she's writing so much in this universe. She's the new architect. They're just telling her what they want, and she's writing it down.
That's rough. That's rough. I mean, to go from like Zack Snyder to Christina Hodson. I mean, look, she's just doing her job. I'm not saying that she's trying to sabotage anything.
No, she's doing her best, but she's, like I said, she's wet behind the ears. She's still a young writer, and her stuff's not really phenomenal.
So, but then like it's crazy because like, you know, it's just man, I don't know, man. It's hard to believe that this is where they're gonna go. And you know, when you read Grace's tweets and you read what the other guys are saying as well, it just a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense because I think a lot of us would say that is a dumb idea. Even the ones who are done with the Snyderverse, who want to move on, I think a lot of them would say this is kind of a dumb idea.
Yeah,
because why would you get rid of Batman and Superman for Supergirl and Batgirl?
I mean, those are your flagship characters, and you're sidelining them both. Sex is Ryan. So yes,
and James M, I fully agree with you on this. The DCEU needs leadership. It needs somebody who knows the source material, who's not Jeff Johns.
Yeah, he is still in hiding.
But he's still in hiding. He's in hiding like freaking Osama bin Laden. I mean, we haven't seen this guy in forever.
Yeah,
he's in the mountains of Afghanistan.
I mean, he used to be. I mean, he used to be at every corner drugstore. You know, he was this guy was. You know, hey,
there he is. Hey, everybody.
Hey guys, love you.
That shit out of here with that. Did you guys see the Reddit leak that Discovery wants to replace Hamada with Sam Register?
Head
of DC.
I like Sam Register.
Probably not true, but it was interesting.
Probably not true, but yes, I dig Sam. That would be a step in the right directions. Yes,
it would be. It would be a step in a great direction for
because he's good with setting up his universe.
Yeah,
he's good with he's the one that's behind a whole lot of the animated stuff, and I dig his work.
Is he part of the new stuff that they've been putting out there?
He has been a part of the new stuff too, but he was a part of Jay Olivia's stuff as well. So I mean, he's been there since Batman the Animated Series and maybe even before.
Really?
I mean, he's an old guy, but yeah.
He's like, "Hello, Sonny.
I like Batman. You know, compared to me, Michael Keaton is young."
Breaking news via Grace Randolph: John Cena has been cast as both Batman and Superman in WB's new DC universe. Yeah, exactly right. But no, I mean, like I'm saying, I just don't see how there's any way around that. That you have to solidify that all these iterations have their own branch of the multiverse. Because you can't wipe out everything.
The Snyder Cut.
There we go. You're just gonna click on every fucking link that every drop that I have. Jeffrey Johns. There we go. But
no, they didn't. RJ, did they for real?
What?
Quit fucking with my January, Holmes.
They just played Morbius again till April 1st.
Wow, that sucks if that happened.
Yeah.
It actually I want to see.
I mean, that's stupid. They should. You have January 27th. I can buy tickets now if I want.
You're getting a robot on us right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. January 27th. I can purchase tickets right now.
Okay.
If I want for more.
Yes.
Or he's just what's up, RJ? You just messing with us or what?
Yeah, he's just messing, dude.
Yeah. I hope so.
I can purchase the tickets right now if I want.
Honestly, that movie could literally
wait. He's lying.
Mm-hmm.
RJ, what the fuck, man? I rely on RJ.
That's strike two.
That's strike two. Strike three. I'm gonna send this guy after you.
I'm here to tell you right now.
But no, I mean, I really hope they don't delay Morbius. I mean, just put the damn thing out there.
I mean,
besides
it's on the coattails of Spider-Man.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, you're gonna make the most money now. If you wait, people are not gonna be as hyped to go see it.
Exactly, because of Spider-Man No Way Home,
Especially
I
with
really
Andrew
want to see
Garfield at the
Morbius
end.
now.
Yeah, I want to see how they put it in here.
Yeah,
because
Andrew Garfield's gonna be in that bitch. It's gonna be dope.
he has to be in that movie at this point.
You think so?
I think so.
Dude, he's gotta be at the end. He's gonna
You
show up.
saw a Spider-Man on the wall, and yeah, that was Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man picture, but it says murderer, and he said,
I did some dark shit. He was like, "Yo, I did some fucked up shit."
So Arkham Gaming says, "Hi, Nick and Tina. I hate the idea of replacing Batman, Superman. They should never do that, and they are part of the Trinity. You can't have DC Universe without Batman and Superman." Exactly. What's up, Anthony? What you got?
No, I'm gonna look it up because they're in the let's see, they're talking about it in the chat. They say no, they did actually do it. It still says January 28th, man.
January 28th.
They did delay Morbius. God damn it! I believe Sophion. He's not gonna fuck with us.
now. I can purchase tickets, and they're not gonna retract that and refund me.
Go look at Discussing Films Twitter. Okay, let me go look.
Go check out Cinemark.
Yeah, go check out
go check out the AMC theaters.
So, Axel, I love the video you made, but I'm afraid that if I play the video,
that shit was great, man.
It was great,
yeah.
But if I play the video, dope. I'm probably gonna get clapped on for copyright because of the song.
Yeah.
So
we'll get our cheeks clapped.
We'll get our cheeks clapped, and nobody likes that.
Oh,
and we got a $4.99 super chat from Krypton's Corner.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
Krypton Score says Grace has no clue. Comb that hair. Zaslav said the Trinity, the main one. Zaslav is gonna Trump. You're fired. Snyder is king. Everything is coming, man. I hope you're right, man. I mean, I would love to see him go in there and just clap cheeks on everyone who's been running shit and say, "Get the fuck out," because it's been a shit show. In fact, when he comes in, this is what it's going to be like.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
So yeah, I mean, I'm going to hold my tongue until after the merger is complete, because I mean, people were saying for a long time Kathleen Kennedy was going to be out last year, and because last year was the end of her contract. We haven't heard anything, but she's still producing the Book of Boba Fett and all that. So apparently she got that shit renewed. Of course, it went under the radar because those. Crazy people would lose their minds, but yeah, I mean, dude, Hamada, not so much, but Emmerich, he's old money, dude. He is old money. He ain't going to.
Eric Davis, who was a guest on the Four Nerds a few episodes ago, just tweeted this out. Justin, Jared Leto's Morbius has moved from January 28th, to April 1st. God damn it! They're like, go see Morbius on Easter.
Yeah, basically,
go see it for Easter or on April Fools. Or is this like an early April Fool's joke? Like what
it could be because it says April 1st. Like I'm looking at news. I don't see anything on here about the date being pushed back.
I mean, this just got dropped, man. I mean, this is
news articles would be out.
This is a few minutes ago.
I don't think so. We'll see.
Morbius is still scheduled for January 27th. I mean, they probably haven't updated their shit. And Krypton's Core, thank you so much for $4.99 super chat, man. I really appreciate supporting. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Morbius is scheduled for January 27th. From what I remember, Zaslav said Sex and the City. Yes, he did say that. Zaslav said Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Sex and the City. The big motherfucker.
He's a disconnected, rich guy. He's got people to handle shit for him.
This is all RJ's fault. He willed this into existence. But yeah, so it looks like Morbius will be pushed out to April 1st. I'm still gonna go see it though, because I want to see if Andrew Garfield's gonna be in this fucking movie. And in fact, I want to see it so bad that I'm probably gonna go see it opening night, just so I know. And I don't want to get spoiled on Twitter. Is this a sign that they're going to shut things down again? Is the Batman going to get delayed? No, there's no fucking way that they can delay the Batman. If they delay the Batman, there's gonna be fucking hell to pay. People are gonna flip out.
We'll see if they really delay anything.
The only way that they can delay the Flash is if the COVID numbers go spiking up to the point where it's like out of control. And I don't see it happening. Hashtag RJ is always wrong. RJ caused the Flashpoint paradox. RJ, I doubt it. God, everyone's ripping on RJ right now. It was delayed again. But no, I mean, I don't know if I played this already, but I mean, look, if
so what? You have Nerdist and Rotten Tomatoes both saying that it is being delayed until April 1st. I'm like, who the fuck wants to see April 1st?
RJ, do you know why we call Jarbo Garbo?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He ain't lying.
Yes, I know. You feel lucky, RJ?
Yeah.
RJ, you still got weed? What?
What the fuck?
RJ, you still got weed? What, you gonna send it over to Australia to go smoke with him?
I smoke it with the dingoes.
Smoke with the dingoes. There we go. But okay, so going back to the Grace Randolph tweets and the whole Ezra Miller tweets. I mean, look, the fact of the matter is this: Ezra Miller is not going to spoil the fucking movie in January. He's not. He's going to put out something that's going to be more of a damage control. If ask the question, he's going to give you a little bit of an answer, but he's not going to tell you like, "Hey guys, don't worry, the SnyderVerse doesn't get eliminated. Everything is safe." He's not going to do that.
It's just, I mean, it's very, what do I want to say? Not political, but it's very, what do you call it when you're down the middle and you're not really giving that much information. Mm-hmm. And you're just, it's a non-answer.
Yeah. It's a non-answer.
So.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. When he says no power or force of any known megaverse would or could ever erase Zack Snyder's mighty work, I still feel like this comment would follow it.
No one's ever really gone.
And you know who's gonna say that? It's gonna be Keaton.
Yeah.
No, shit. It's gonna be Ben Affleck.
But
as he disappears.
Yeah. I swear, if WB makes as he fades away, if WB really makes Justice League canon to the DCEU, I swear to God, if Affleck is in this movie, I really want to see this scene with him, and I want to see Affleck telling this to Keaton about what happened in his world.
Marion Rich, this has happened to me.
I want to see that. Like, look what they did to me.
That's horrible. But also, guys, that shit ain't getting erased either.
What?
Oh, Justice League.
All that.
Okay, so that's another part to think about. So, oh God, look what Enoch shows up. He goes, "But Keaton actually kills Affleck." He's talking about this bullshit. Where is it? I had it up here
image?
too. No, that's the image. Let's see. I don't know.
Quit going through the.
Well, I'm trying to find it. I'm going to give away everything I'm going to talk about. There's Ryan.
There you go.
That shit was hilarious.
I don't know where it's at, but yeah, there was some bullshit tweet out there saying that
gratitude.
Yeah, gratitude. There was some bullshit tweet out there that said that Affleck and Keaton were going to have a fight over trying to stop the Flash from making a new timeline, and Keaton or Affleck accidentally gets killed. Like,
yeah, what? it's gonna be like Mystery Men when they killed Captain Amazing. like oh shit, there's no coming back from that. They Rick flagged him.
They Rick flagged him exactly. What's up, Jacob? He says WB is already just lost, and WB is going to telepathic tell us that they cut off a lot of films. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, now nothing is going to go away. I mean, obviously the argument can be made that, hey, look, nothing can get erased because we've already seen it. We own physical copies of it. Nothing can really get erased, but we're not talking about like, actual shit getting erased.
Yeah, people.
We're talking about
Warner Brothers is going to go to your home and take the movie out.
take all the movies back. Give it all.
Yeah,
they're gonna bust in SWAT team style.
This has no place here.
The Flash is opening the multiverse like Grant did. He is adding more Earths and he's expanding.
I don't want your money. I want your copy.
Hey, if you can upload that real quick.
What?
If you have it.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I want Aquaman. Let's see.
Damn it, what the fuck happened?
I believe that Snyder lives free, rent free in Walter's head. Definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
It's a given. Positively. Hamada will just cry in a corner that MCU was killing his career and screw WB. I mean, exactly. I mean, look, everything that Warner Brothers had, DC had to kind of get ahead of Marvel caught up and already passed them already. It's insane. But that just shows you how much of a machine the MCU really is, and they don't fuck around. They get shit done, which is awesome. We all wish that, Warner Brothers could do the same thing. It's funny how we always call it Warner Brothers and we don't call it DC Films. We just call it Warner Brothers,
Yeah, because it's
because Warner Brothers stamps their shit all over it.
Yeah,
that Black Manta clip is fire. It really is. Did you do it?
I can upload it.
You can't?
No, it doesn't give me the option to add.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can play clips, but I can't upload clips.
Really? That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably if you just have them in there off the code. Nah, you'd have to do it like Dawson did us for the Four Nerds Network. Then you could do it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. And then there was this is funny too. This is Zack Snyder being Zack Snyder. Hold on, let me see. Pull this bitch up. Let me see where you guys at. There we go. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I gotta share fucking audio again. That's what I hate about StreamYard. That like you have to share audio the first time, then you can turn it on and off. It should be an option regardless. You guys see this?
3, you were to go out on a Friday night. Who's picking up the tab? You, Batman, or
it's got to be Batman because Bruce Wayne's a billionaire. And then he pauses and looks at our camera guy and goes, Superman works at a newspaper. I don't think they pay too well. I mean, you would know, right? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
and that's why Joe's like, damn it. I hate that.
Now they got it. They were supposed to make him look stupid. It didn't work.
Somebody get variety in there.
Oh, it's Jack Pierre. Jack Pierre is here,
Oh,
everybody.
what's up?
Check out Jack
What
Pierre
up, Jack?
on Twitch. He does some crazy stuff on Twitch. I saw Zero Fett in Las Vegas.
Jack, your boys got clapped up yesterday.
Who's his boys?
The Ravens, man.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, the
I'm
fuck those
actually
Ravens,
upset,
man.
I'm actually upset with the Ravens right now too. I they should have won that game, man.
Raven, nevermore.
Yeah.
What's that, Mr. Purchase? Quote the Raven, nevermore. But why is WB still trying to catch up to Marvel Studios? It's absurd. I agree. There's no need to do that. And that's what I love so much about Zack's universe, that it was so different and it was so it was more intense. It had deeper storyline, deeper meanings, but it wasn't commercial enough for WB. So we got Dark Knight 23 saying this whole Flash news thing is a PR nightmare for WB and DC. I wholeheartedly agree. It's a fucking disaster. And I don't know.
They need to hire a PR team because apparently they don't have one.
No, I think they do it from home. They're
like, guys, Grace just posted something. Can we get on a Zoom call?
Can we FaceTime each other?
Yeah, can we FaceTime? I'm using FaceTime audio.
And look at Jacob's right. Look, WB pretends Henry, Ben, Ray, and Joe that they have no popularity. Like these are huge right now. They're more popular than ever. And they still just don't want to move on to. They don't want to move towards.
Okay.
What is
All right.
that? Okay.
What are you doing, man?
Hey,
Back
you
to
like
you.
that? That's the new full screen where.
Yeah. You can crop it. Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better. But I mean, look, guys, we won't know what happens until the movie comes out. But I'm telling you guys right now, there's no fucking way they're gonna wipe out all the different universes. If anything, they're gonna establish that everything exists in its own branch of the multiverse. That's the safest bet you can do, and then you start your own universe and you move forward. But what does that mean? If that is the case, that does happen, then that leaves the door open for Zack Snyder to come back and finish his 3-part story arc. We got CY98 with the $5 super chat.
Yeah, that was legitness. Yeah, it was. Huh?
That's what Warner Brothers is saying about the Flash movie. That was legitness.
Yeah, that was actually Toby Amber telling Walter Hamada talking about it.
Yeah, that was legitness. Yeah, it was. Huh?
And Hamad is right behind it going, yeah, that was hot.
That was hot. That was hot. Even when Marvel does bad stuff, cough, MCU, cough, WB still, exactly. They still try to copy them. And look, the only movie that the MCU put out that was even similar to a Zack Snyder DC movie was Eternals, and they fucking jumped all over that shit. Like, it's too serious. What's happening?
All right, I just emailed you something, Andre. I've been trying to look. I've been looking for that shit for like 20 minutes. I finally fucking found it.
What
now,
is
just because we're off the topic now, but I still.
Hold on. That's which one you sent it to?
Email? Yeah, Gmail. AFF. What the fuck is it?
Yeah. Let's
that one. Let all the viewers know.
You can email Andre
email Nicotina at. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, I don't even know what this is yet. It's still downloading.
I had it. I used to have it on my StreamYard, but I can't find it anymore.
Oh yeah, this thing. Hold on, let me get out of this thing real quick.
It's the funniest shit that somebody made that, and I was like, this was clever, and it's absolutely hilarious. As much as I hate to hear her talk, but you know.
Oh my god. But I mean, that's what it was. I mean, she basically, Grace Randolph woke up on January 1st.
She posted as she
chose violence.
She chose violence, and she woke up. It was like this. It was just a nonstop.
So.
Yeah, it's too much.
Oh my god. Yeah, my eardrums.
God.
You'll never get away with this, Joker.
Like I said, they'd be telepathically effed up is asking 1 million slaps in the face. Exactly. And I would lead the charge. This PR is hopefully fake and don't care because it's buzzing everywhere. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's actually what's going to happen. Because guys, you got to think about this too. I mean, a lot of the stuff that she put out there is old news. Like, I mean, we knew that
there's no new news.
Old news is new news at this point. I mean, we already heard talks about how this could be Affleck's last movie. We've heard talks about that they're forming a new Justice League, which could be just for this movie. We don't know, but I would imagine that they're probably forming a new Justice League for the league, for the universe moving forward in this movie.
Yeah, the only new information we got was the Henry Cavill on TV, and they'll probably just reuse the same footage from Justice League when he was talking about the hippos.
Oh, please, dude.
Don't. God damn it. TV. God, why would you go there? Why would you bring up the
because that's their Superman. They're like, oh yeah, this is everything that embodies Superman.
Have you ever found a hippo before? I was like, oh my god. You know what's funny?
That was legitness.
That was legitness.
Yeah, that was legitness. Yeah, it was.
So what's funny is that like a while back I went to the zoo and we went to and we saw the hippos and it was right there like, oh, look at the hippos. And the first thing I thought was, have you ever found a hippo before? I was like, god damn it.
No, you don't, Q. You don't need 10 hours or so. No. We don't. Nobody needs it.
So. They need to make a song out of that.
Hope is like your car keys. Yes, that is trash.
Oh God, don't even get started with that.
There it is. Man. There it is. That's the Flash, baby.
What? Hope is your car keys?
Hope is like your car keys.
Oh my God, I hope not. That would be just the shit. That would be fucking terrible. And we also got Krypton's Core for another $4.99 super chat. Where is that? There it is. I remember Dawson was like, "You literally put the cover of the movie in the corner." I'm like, "You think I fucking did that on my own?" Come on, man.
He says, "That's some high tech, next level technology."
He says, "You know, we want ZSJL 2 and 3 on HBO Max because there's no restrictions. You can do you can do what he can do what he wants. We need PG-13 SnyderVerse. We don't need a PG-13 SnyderVerse. Hell no. HBO Max forever." And so that's the thing, is that if you establish that these are all on their own branch of the multiverse, that leaves the door open for Zack to come back at a later time and finish his 3-part story arc
you started
on HBO Max. Now, I don't think we're going to get a Batflick series. We could, and I would love to see one.
They wouldn't erase
Batflick
if he's going to get a series.
Well, unless they establish that he goes back to his own universe, and then it's like, oh, so he still exists over there, even though we're following this one.
Anyway, yeah.
But my question is this: is that if every iteration still exists, right? If Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill and all them still exist in the Snyderverse per se, right? Does that mean that there is no Flash in that universe because now he's in this new timeline? Does that make sense?
Oh, you're posing a question. I thought you were making a statement.
No, I just posed a fucking question.
Well, I don't know that there is a Flash in this timeline. It could just be a regular Barry that has no powers, and that's why his mom is still there because there was no accident, there was no Reverse Flash, there was no rich history of the Flash.
So what happens to that powerless Barry? Does he just get erased as well? Or do you think he dies in this movie?
It could be. It could either be that he goes back to living his life and he has this great adventure that he went on with his other self, or it could be that he sort of does like he gains Barry's powers through something that happens at the end of the climax or whatever, and then he becomes like that Flash. Like what do they call that thing? And it was season 3. It was horrible of the Flash. It was a Salvatore or some shit. He becomes something like that.
Sauron.
Saruman the White.
Yeah.
We got Q with the $5 super chat saying, "Before I go, I have a question. What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Does he look like a bitch?"
Good night, y'all. And thank you. Q,
later, man.
Hey, yeah.
Have a good one. You are the man, dude. Thank you for that $5 super chat. That's a good one. That was well done. Let's see. More to come while MCU is making more bank. Yeah, because I mean, look, their movie coming out, Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, is going to be fucking fire. I can't wait to see that shit. Yeah. But WB just can't get their shit together. I mean, it's been one blunder after another. I mean, they've literally been stepping, they've been tripping over their own feet for years now. And so you have an opportunity to correct that and get a more fire story out than what you've had in the past.
I mean, they've been trying to go more, more saturated, more vibrant. You've got, like I said, I keep saying the Birds of Prey, and then you've got the Suicide Squad, which was vibrant and it had a lot of dick jokes and shit like that, and it's not hitting with the fans. They're like, I don't know what to do. We're just gonna keep putting this trash out, right? It's very to be a DC fan and watch this shit come up on the screen. Yes, he does look like Gollum.
Look like Gollum. Fuck you.
You're my precious.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Jack. I forgot to tell you.
Happy birthday, Jack.
His birthday was on New Year's Day.
Happy birthday, Jack. Oh, yes.
Oh, God. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again.
You're ruining it.
You ruins it.
Oh, shit.
What were you saying, Ryan?
Fishy swasser.
Okay.
What was I saying? I don't fucking know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks for the soups. No, but seriously,
they can't get
the
their
shit.
shit.
That really helps out a lot. It was my birthday too. It was his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So Jack Pierre and Axel Droga.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of all of our hearts, we just want to say happy birthday to you guys. I don't know how old you guys turned. you guys aged another year. So happy birthday to Axel and Jack Pierre.
Hola. It's your birthday. We're here to party and sing to you. He's from. Hope you are bueno. The fun will rain the whole day through. From the Gulf to the mountains, the city lights and fountains. We hope your birthday's excelente. So perhaps you should. Cause today is your day. Hola. You deserve a grand fiesta, and later on siesta, and the best of everything. Sí, señor.
So happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
So that is a throwback to the Midnight Run. Every time there was a birthday, we would play that song. I have a few other ones as well, but they're a lot more annoying than that. I remember that was I remember Rasha Taylor's birthday. Happy birthday, Rasha! It's not my birthday.
It's not, I love that. That was so fun.
Kamuzu in the house. What's going on?
What's up, man?
In fact, Ryan pushed that so hard that eventually she cracked.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like everyone would wish her a happy birthday.
Everybody
every single day.
I want to say I could be wrong, but I want to say even Ray Porter wished her a happy birthday.
Yes, yeah. He didn't question it. Of course, he was just he was like, "It's a happy birthday. I'm Dark Side. Happy birthday."
When the Multiverse of Madness comes out, WB will be like SpongeBob in that one episode and say, "Write that down. Write that down." Pretty much, man. They're like, "Oh, why did we think of this first? We did, but we didn't act on it."
Idiots.
Yep.
Idiots.
It's like they're tying their shoelaces together and they're like, "Oh, you ready to run?"
Yeah, I know.
It's a race to the MCU.
To the MCU. There it is. They just can't get their shit together. So let's move on to some more breaking news.
Clifford is in news today.
The Peacemaker premiere has been canceled in Los Angeles due to the current pandemic surge.
The premiere has been moved to April 1st.
Because nobody gave a shit. I know, it's a movie April 1st. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, look. Okay, look. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I got. Is that I am gonna check this out. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I'm not. I am gonna watch Peacemaker to check it out. I mean, why not? But I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm sure some of the bloggers would have went down there like, hey. Yeah. But I mean, was anyone really? Was this a thing?
I mean, it's just like the Suicide Squad movies. No one was asking for these.
No, but they got soloed according to RJ, which is not true.
No, they do this with these streaming series that normally for like the first episode they'll do a premiere. They'll do a premiere of it. So they I'm sure they were probably going to have a premiere in California for the first episode.
Because all the cool people live in California. Yeah.
No.
Like Peacemaker.
But so them I'm not surprised. I mean, the numbers are high right now, so I'm sure they're just like, yo. Also, they're probably like, this show, it's not worth a fuck. Nobody cares, so we could just cancel this real quick.
Hey, to be honest, I mean, they're probably like, hey, look, while the shit going on, just fucking cancel it. Let's just lay low and just put the shit out there. Not everything has to have a fucking red carpet event for a fucking show.
Yeah, like where was the red carpet event for Book of Boba Fett? You know, where's the red carpet event for Cobra Kai season 4, which is actually excellent.
Look at this. They canceled the Deathstroke show for this. Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah. Who cares what RJ thinks? Yeah, Krypton's core is going right after RJ. Stay dead, Peacemaker. Damn, Kamuzu, calm yourself. Yeah. Calm it down. Take it down a couple notches, or maybe not. Take it up a couple.
Hashtag bring back Rick Flag.
Bring back bring back Rick Flag. I mean, that's
so is Heart together.
Yeah. And then you got The Rock saying 208 days until Black Adam is released, according to my very questionable math. And then he puts this fucking
He's like, so BJ, tell me what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really want.
Can't even fuck with the song at all.
It's not good.
No.
I mean, horrible. Like, Anthony, what the hell were you thinking?
And also,
come on, man. Come on, man. What's up with that?
Come on,
what
man.
were you thinking?
It's about drive. It's about
it's about time. You know?
Oh God!
I'm about to bust a rhyme.
What's even worse is the fact that if you watch that video, he's not even there with them dudes. Those dudes filmed their verses together, and he comes in at the end by himself. Nah, I can't rap.
You should have heard him rapping when he was here in Houston. I think
he was going off.
Yeah, I mean, he just bars for days. And he was like,
"Come on, don't bullshit me. Bullshit. 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 Bullshit."
I mean, it's rough, dude. It's rough.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the rap, or was it muted?
It's muted. No, you didn't share audio yet again.
Oh, good.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour.
Yeah, no. It's like I'm getting sweaty. Take a shower.
When I have to put push asses mean on you like a dream. When I'm rumbling, you're gonna scream, mama. So
I mean, who did he go for the fucking lyrics?
What
the
the
damn
fuck?
the Island Boys. I mean, come on now. What the fuck is this?
Island Boys.
Island
Boys. Oh God! Don't even start with that shit. That's the fucking worst.
Bro, they
we really didn't need to hear it.
Them dudes, I saw a video of them dudes they went out in public and tried to perform. They got booed. Like, I was like, yo, these two fucking dumbass kids are making mad bank off of being on TikTok talking about it's Island. I was like,
oh God, don't. Because you know what? That shit gets stuck in my head, man.
Island Boys.
Oh God, don't even start, man. Face off. Y'all need to put Ant's face on. I know. We need to put your face on this video.
We'll leave that to Droga.
Yeah.
Fear Jason will take care of that.
Fear Jason.
I'm working on it right now.
Lonely Island is fire now. Lonely Island.
I'm on a boat.
Them dudes were funny, man. That shit was funny.
And then you got Black Adam, the producer. Hiram Garcia thinks that the titular. How you say that?
Hiram.
Mm-hmm. Hiram.
Titular.
Oh, titular.
Yeah,
the guy's fucking name.
It has nothing to do with breastises.
Yes.
Hero is the most powerful in the DCEU. He's probably the most powerful person in the DC universe right now.
Yeah.
Except for fucking Henry Cavill. But we're not going to fight Henry Cavill because we don't like him. Anthony sounds like Elmo. The Rock had a better performance in Wyclef Jean's It Doesn't Matter. What? I think Dawson will edit ACS into that music video, and it will be the Four Nerds theme song. There we go.
What? No.
In fact, he didn't. Yeah, he might. ACS, if you were a sports teacher at my school, I bet you would be beloved by everyone.
I would, man.
Okay, there we go. You got to move to Australia.
Yeah.
Yes. Titular. Thank you. Tit. You know, my brother-in-law one time was on the phone. He was on hold. He was calling, I think, about his credit card, and they asked him for like a password. And he says he's giving off the password.
He spelled it.
He spelled it out, and he was like T as in tits. Was it the guy or a girl you were talking to? He's like, it was a girl, a woman. What did you say? She just said, oh, okay.
Got it. Next,
you're such a dick. I was like, God damn. So here we go. I mean, look.
Oh, hold up, Venmo. You know what? That song's gonna be in the soundtrack. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, dude. It'll be
they do.
It'll be at the end of the credits.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. It'll be the song after the end song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because they'll have a score and shit, but then once it maybe there's a mid-credit scene, and then when it's done, when it comes back, it's about that's just gonna be.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's like Venom level shit right there.
It's not good.
The Rock and
it's not good.
Okay, chill.
But The Rock, I mean, look, Hiram Garcia is like, oh, he's gonna be the most powerful person in the DC universe right now. That's fucking great. You can say all that shit, but I'm sorry, but he's not more powerful than fucking Superman. And if you make him go against Supergirl, I mean, look, I'm gonna watch that shit, but man, you gotta go against Henry Cavill. You guys got to figure this shit out, man. It's just fucking bullshit.
I don't know. Maybe it's all, but hopefully it's all just a ruse. We all can go back to that post on Christmas Day. How long ago was it when The Rock posted a picture on his Instagram of him and Henry Cavill sitting there having drinks?
Dude, that was like 3 years ago. That was like 2019.
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, and they were just chilling. They were having a couple drinks.
Yeah,
probably smoking.
And they were, it was before the Snyder Cut came out, and they were like, this is something that we want to kind of tease, and he was talking about that, and then when we got to Fandom, he kind of changed it up a little bit. He was like, I want to fight against Wonder Woman and Batman and, all
because they probably told her like, hey man, stop bringing up his fucking name. We can't make that happen right now. Like, all right, fine. You guys suck.
No, you can make that happen, but you're just a bunch of fucking dumb.
I agree.
Exactly. RJ writes, DC Talk, if Grace was a WB shill, why did she hang out with Snyder, or did Snyder give her exclusives and let her interview her numerous times? You want to know why that Zach picked her above anybody else? RJ, you really want to know why? I'll show you why. I'll show you why. The reason why he picked her, one, she has reach. Two, if he didn't, she would release shit like this. And this is the shit that ruins fucking movies.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. She put
the
one
stuff that
tweet out.
dreams are made of.
The stuff dreams are made of. No, but I mean, she put one tweet out, and it literally spawned a whole ton of bullshit. Don't say this. What?
Oh, come on.
RJ, quickly research.
RJ is like, that's true. I can confirm.
Okay, thank you. Look, Batman's not delayed. Fake news. Okay.
Fake news.
Okay, so the Batman is not
Fake
delayed.
news.
That is fake news.
Batman is not fake news.
Yeah, it's fake news. Kamuzu's just being an ass. But what's going on, man? This is why. This is why he picked her. For one, she has a massive amount of reach. He knows that if he goes on here, millions are going to see it, right?
Millions.
And it's going to get reported on as well. So whatever she puts out there, the other websites are going to regurgitate that information.
Oh,
but if what?
I just saw where somebody said that they think that Morbius getting postponed is so that they can get an Andrew Garfield cameo in there.
It might be like, hey, push
that'd be fire. That's a fire reason.
And if that's the reason, then that's fucking hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm all for that.
Well, I'm telling you, I think that Andrew is going to appear in Venom 3.
I think Andrew's going to be in Venom 3. If Andrew appears in Morbius, then he will be.
He will yet again.
He will be in Venom 3. He has to. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
They set it up.
Why
wouldn't you want to? Yeah, they set it up. They want. They're teasing the audience with the Spider-Man stuff, Spider-Man and Venom. They're like, yo, the last time we had Spider-Man and Venom, although Andre loved it, Topher Grace just wasn't the.
I love Topher Grace. That 70s show kick ass, dude.
Yeah,
it's an amazing show. It's an amazing show.
Not so much as homie with the glasses.
Holy shit!
Oh, motherfucker! God damn it, man! Look,
we just started talking about this shit.
We haven't talked about Spider-Man all fucking day until now, and he shows
there's
up.
There's an algorithm that it just pops up on his computer.
Look at, sorry I'm late. He says, "You guys talking about Spider-Man? Did you mention Tobey Maguire yet?" Well, I mean, look, nice to have you here, Andrew.
Amazing Spider-Man 3 is going to come out, and it's going to be called Amazing Spider-Man 3, Venom and Morbius. That's what it's going to be called. And it's going to combine all three movies into one. There won't be
insiders.
Say it got delayed because of this Decepticon variant. What the fuck? Okay, relax.
Get the fuck. I don't the Decepticon variant. Andrew was a creeper, right on, Caleb. Let's see. There's a rumor Andrew Garfield will be added to Morbius because it got delayed again until April 1st. We just talked about that.
Andrew's like, breaking news, guys.
Andrew's like, hey, man, like.
He's like, what did you guys just cover? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn it. No.
No.
So that's why he chose Grace. I mean, think about this. If Zach didn't choose Grace and went with whoever else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Grace puts out a tweet, kind of like what she did about the Flash movie, saying
you're
a bunch
gonna
of
get
bullshit.
5,000 people to like it.
You're gonna get a lot of people who are gonna fucking hate on it. Like, oh, this is bullshit. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not this. He's not that. But maybe there's another way to look at this, though. Okay, so this is the other thing that I want to talk about.
Oh no!
And I was going to make a video on this, but I haven't had time to do it. So, look, this tweet came out, and we've been talking about it almost the entire fucking show. But here's the question that I want to ask: is that should we be mad at Grace Randolph for putting this shit out there?
That's her hustle. That's
right.
her hustle, dude.
Or should we be thanking Grace Randolph for putting this out there?
Neither.
And I say that because
neither.
What if some of this was true? And the fact that it got this much negative publicity would lead them to believe, like, okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Or are the higher ups who are set to take over going to be like, what the fuck are you guys doing over there?
They're like, don't worry, we have a plan.
And tell them.
And tell them. We have a plan, guys. The plan's in motion. Plan's good. Just stick to the plan.
Neither.
Yes,
100%. And I say that because, look, if she put this out there, right? Imagine if, well, okay, and she did actually. Okay, imagine this. She put this out there, but if she didn't, and let's say some of this stuff did happen, if not all of it, think how much of a tidal wave of shit they would be running into. So at least now she puts it out there and says, hey guys, this is what I'm hearing. You think WB is going to do any of this shit? Maybe not. They might say, okay. And the higher ups could say, you know what? Hey, whatever you guys are fucking planning, let's see.
Sometimes they
run
do.
it by us first.
Sometimes they do leak out information just to check the climate, right? See, are fans like okay with this? Are they going to accept this? Or are they going to reject it while they still have enough time? Because they have until November. They have until November, unless they push it back like more.
Amazing Casali, man. That's it, man.
There you go. There you go.
This is funny as fuck. Who knows? I don't look. If it was a thing where one of us was like, "Yo, drop all this information. Let's see how they respond."
Yeah,
they're not. I don't think they're smart enough for that, man.
I agree.
They're so. Oh man,
preach on it. Preach on.
They're so dumb, dude. And like I can't see them like. Even if they did that and then they saw the negative response, they'll be like, all right, let's keep going with it though. Hey, that was only this percent of the people who didn't like it. So let's keep going with it.
Yeah. Maybe we could tweak it.
Yeah, let's tweak it. Let's let's tweak it.
But the reason why I bring this up is because I mean, if she put this out there and it created this much traction in terms of negative flack.
Yeah, because it did.
Because it did. I mean, TMZ picked it up, Forbes picked it up, comicbook.com picked it up.
I can't see anybody who actually would look at this as a DC fan, just a standard general audience DC fan, and say, you know what?
This is fine.
Sign me up.
Yeah, nobody's.
I can't see that.
No.
I mean, even the biggest shills that are out there, nobody liked this idea. I mean, even some of the bigger bloggers who stay fairly neutral,
nobody.
Like Soups, he was like, dude, I can't believe that I'm never going to see Henry Cavill again.
Yep.
I mean, it was ridiculous. Nobody was on board with this. Even the people who don't even like Snyder movies were not on board with this.
She said, let's be open-minded, bro. Relax.
But
give it a chance, guys.
But to me, this was another way, like by saying that just gets people even more fired up. Like, guys, be open-minded. Like, fuck that. I'm not gonna be open-minded. They're just gonna blow up. Just gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Drogo writes, can you guys show the video I made with the sound off? Well, the sound off then is kind of like we're just watching.
Yeah, dude, you gotta have the sound on.
Yeah. Do us a favor, guys. Just for a couple minutes, turn the sound off and watch us.
Yeah. Well, Matthew Vaughn wants to make a color Superman movie. Yeah, he can go lick nuts.
Get out of here.
Hey, but he did a great job with X-Men First Class.
Good on ya.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Good on ya.
Good on ya.
Caleb writes, Grace is always messing up stuff. She had to come in and start shit on New Year. That's my point, is that should we be thanking Grace for putting this out there, for exposing an idea that maybe they're not going to use anymore, but an idea that maybe was out there at one point. And if that's the case, they need to know how stupid of an idea this really was.
I'll take Joey's comment. Yeah, open mind these nuts, homie. I mean,
never mind. Joey, what's up, Joey? Joey's on a lunch break right now.
He's in the closet watching.
Yeah.
With his earbuds.
Open mind is
He's in the bathroom stall with his AirPods on.
He's like, be right out.
Like, Joey, you went there. I'm taking a dump.
Then she comes in talking about I don't know. Also, that I don't.
Okay,
she's weird, dude.
She is weird, but my point is this: is that like we've had a lot of people have said that this is old news. Well, like, this is old news. This is old news. This is old news. Even if this is old news mixed with with some sprinkling new news, but if it's all old news, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is similar to like, hey, remember Zack Snyder's storyboards? That was the original concept, the original idea. Mm-hmm. Well, here's their original idea of how they're going to get out of the Zack SnyderVerse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she shows like, okay, third or fourth line down or whatever. She's like Keaton and the Black Canary and the Batgirl all in the show. Well, we've already seen that they're all in the damn, in the Batgirl show, right? So it's like, that's not new. And everybody's like, oh, hey, bring back, the Smoulet lady and whatever. And we like her character. That's the only thing we like out of Birds of Prey. Bring her back if Harley Quinn doesn't want to do anything. And the whole Supergirl is there. So it's like, but she's wearing the Henry Cavill. So that's like an educated guess. New Justice League is formed. Educated guess. Nothing is nothing's ever really gone.
Nothing is, yeah.
Nothing's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone.
God, I hate that fucking movie. She's got to cover DC because that's her job. I get that she doesn't want to have
job. That's
to
her
listen to people complain 24/7, but saying have an open mind is pouring salt in the wound, especially if it's all true. Yeah, regardless if it's true or not,
it's true.
It's definitely pouring salt in the wound, and it's getting people fired up. And it got us fired up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So she did her job.
It's just like again, like of course we've all read this tweet a billion times, but if you read it and you get to the end, you say this is new DC. Let's be open-minded, guys, and give it a fair shake. No, first off, but it's so condescending to end that tweet like that after you just literally.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Even I forgot. I was so sorry. I was looking at Kiki Sphincter's comment. Alistair, dude, Wonder Woman 84, another movie that nobody likes. The acting was good in it, but the story was shit.
Alistair!
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, sorry about that, Anthony. You're good. That just kind of like struck. I was like, oh shit, yeah. You know what? I forgot about Wonder Woman 84. That's another movie and we clown on that all the time.
Which she claimed was going to do all of these things, but it did none of these things. So
yes,
so we got another $4.99 super chat from Crypto 4. What's up? And thank you for that. Let's rip on Dawson.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
You know what's funny about that shit is like it's an old clip, like an old drop, but like you can convince him to take a picture of himself.
I was like, he was like, what is this for? I was like, dude, just do it. And he did it, and I was like, "Oh, dude,
that was the last time he ever did anything like that for you as well."
Yes, yeah. Then I had to find something else for like that. I disagree, and he was like, "Where'd you get that photo?"
No. It was the it's the Dawson's Creek clip, man. You remember?
Oh,
yes. God. He's like, "Where'd you get that photo?"
And you were like, "Hey, man."
I just found it. I don't know. So, Krypton's Core, thank you so much for $4.99 super chat. I'm literally every time you guys give me a super chat, I'm walking on air.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
And there Dawson made that as well. My last one, haha. Zaslav, I can give two shits whatever happens. Flash can suck it, restore everything. More characters cause Darkseid is wrecking everyone.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, they even stopped the Darkseid project, and blamed it on, Zack Snyder's Justice League. You're going to blame it on Zack Snyder's Justice League. Well, give it some more weight. What are we when are we going to see more of that awesome Darkseid?
Yeah, if anything, that should have made people more thirsty to see a New Gods movie, man.
Yeah. I mean,
it did. No, I'm not gonna say it should. It did make people more thirsty to see a New Gods potential film. But Warner Brothers was just like, we can cancel that, and this is the way we can blame Zack Snyder.
And not only that, we're going to cancel the Trench. So you did this to yourselves, guys. You did this to yourselves.
But now they're like, actually, the Trench was actually going to be a Black Manta solo film. We just didn't want to call it that. Like, well, why wouldn't you have called it that? Why wouldn't you have said, hey, look, Black Man solo film? Cool, let's see it. I want to see more Yaya.
No. He's in the Matrix now.
I don't want Aquaman. I don't want your money. I want Aquaman. This shit's so good, dude. What does it say? What?
What do you mean, Joey?
What do you mean, Joey, in regards to having an open mind about the original vision?
He said, where's it at?
Yeah, Joey, explain yourself.
He said maybe people could have
been
back in 2000. Oh, he's talking about with Man of Steel. Yes, maybe people could have been open-minded instead of fucking hating on that shit, which already that's the thing that when Man of Steel came out and it was fire, and then people were just like people didn't like it, so that already got the rumblings up under in Warner Brothers when it came to making BVS already, which is why the movie was missing 30 minutes because people were just like, hold up, Zach, before we let you totally have these reigns, what are you doing with these characters? And he's probably
we need to shorten the movie up a little bit.
Hold up, Superman and smile, but one time in the whole movie. Shut the fuck up.
And this is what I try and do, Axel. You know, I'm looking at the posters in Andre's background, and it makes me want to rewatch PBS and ZSJL. Thank you so much. That's the goal of all this.
That's the realness.
Yeah, RJ, why should people automatically have an open mind about this when people are hating on DCU from the start? And that's the thing too. And you know, Ohio Dave put this out there. I don't have the tweet lined up, but you know, he said it earlier. I believe on January 1st. He said it. He said, you know, nobody gave the DCU a chance when it first started up, but now everyone's asking you to give it a chance now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's kind of like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like what? I mean, like nobody even gave it a chance, and the ones that did, I mean, I fucking loved it. And then you got where's that one tweet at? Hold on, let me find this shit.
Oh, here I got one for you.
Okay, so this is the one from that came directly from the SnyderVerse.
There you go.
Here it is, right here. I will find her. Is that what we can expect from the Flash movie?
Right. Well, they go back and change Cavill to a female now, and that's who crashed on Earth. You know,
I don't think so. Honestly, I really believe that
because these two actors are going to be there.
They're going to be there. But I mean, honestly, I really feel like you were going to see the two of them in a flashback for her origin story. That's the only way it makes sense. Unless, like you said, he goes back. He goes back, and
I can see him in the Smallville, right? In the Smallville fight in Man of Steel, the Flash kind of jumps in there. Is like, oh shit, what is this? And then he pops out from a different point of view or a different angle or whatever, and has a small interaction with Zod and Fiora. So that could happen. That could be fun, you know. But to go back and replace Henry, which is what they're alluding to, you know, Supergirl is replacing Superman. And you're going to have these two characters in from Man of Steel. If that's the case, if Grace is right, then this is probably more likely going to be what they're doing.
Do you think so?
If they're trying to replace
that's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Like literally to go back and recreate scenes from Man of Steel, but put Sasha Calle in there instead of Henry. Whew. Bro, that's a lot of fucking work right there. What was somebody else saying? He's gonna go back and stop Henry from snapping Zod's neck, and instead they go back to the Phantom Zone.
Oh, that was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. I think like I would lean more towards what Andre just said. Of it's some kind of flashback to Krypton, and you get to see them there. I don't. That's dude. That's
so.
That's literal. Make me want to throw up.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
Dude, yeah. I love Man of Steel, dude. If they went back and did that shit.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I put this out there. You know, I mean, it got a lot of traction. I got 5 likes, you know.
I'm just saying, dude, that would be disgusting, dude. That would be.
There you go.
Gracias. Thank you very much.
Gracias. So I just put the.
I will find her.
I just put the poll in the chat. Do you think that we'll see Zod and Fiora? I think I spelled her name wrong. Zod and Fiora in a Sasha Calle or a Supergirl origin flashback on Krypton, or are we going to see them in scenes from Man of Steel and BVS when Flash goes back in time? So let your voice be heard. Vote on what you guys think. I mean, honestly, I think it's going to be a flashback from Calle because they're going to ask her, where did you come from? And then she'll say, then she'll go back and then, you get the flashback and then you're like, oh, okay.
There was this battle on my home planet. And then it's going to flash back to fucking, to them sending Kyle off and shit. That'd be fire, dude. They kept it up. They kept
it Sophion, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it.
Well,
man.
I mean, if she is, another thing they could do is they could include her Zod and Feora in that she's not replacing Henry. She's actually, Lara.
Yeah.
And Lara is older than Cal.
Yeah.
So he's a baby. They get sent off, and you see her perspective of what happened, right?
That'd be dope, dude.
That would be dope. And that's the only thing, that's the only positive thing that they could do. Did they film that? Is that where we're going? I don't know.
What if Zod and Feora have a super baby? Fuck yeah.
That's gross. That's gross.
And the super baby grows up like, I'm gonna fight. I need Kal-El.
That's gross. He's like a father figure to her, man. Like, that'd be gross.
Hey,
the Phantom Zone say it got like that in the Phantom Zone.
They got a little lonely together, in the ship.
He's like,
there's only so much Citroen to go around. They're like,
he's like, Feora, you will call me daddy.
Hey, nah, they did have the other. Oh, they had what's her name? Samantha Wynn's character and shit. She was there too, man. So.
She was there too. She was there.
I don't think Samantha is going to get that call.
Okay, so Andy Beltray says opening the pod. So the open pod. What is happening with the open pod? Are we ever going to get a conclusion of that, or do you think if Zach comes back, we will?
If he does, I think he will. He's teased us with it enough, and he said things about it. He's like literally made it a point to mention the thing a couple of times. So I think if he was able to come back and finish his stuff, he would say it. You gotta keep the
race alive, man. You gotta keep it alive. It would only make sense, man. You gotta keep that shit alive. I'm the only female
here, and everyone else is male. But we don't procreate this way.
No
times change.
Yo, since the Genesis chamber is gone, I think we need to.
We need a new skull.
I gotta get that clip from Batman. Things change.
Yes. That's a great drop. I was gonna get that. Yeah.
Now, yes.
Oh, nah. I think if he does get to come back, I don't think that's one of those things. Like we've been following Zach for a minute. If he did get to come back and finish his shit, he would explain it. I think he would.
It would have to be alluded to because he's teased it so much that
he's made it a point to, and also like he even answered questions about it. So yeah, he'll I think he would. And also like if you've ever read that prequel comic, it's fire prequel comic, but. It's interesting. Very, very interesting.
What happens to her at the end of the comic?
She just walks off into the.
Yeah, she goes off into the sunset.
You don't know what happens to her,
into the blizzard. It's because with a ship, it's like a blizzard going on. It just the character just disappears out into the.
But I mean, doesn't she fly around Earth and like do shit?
No, literally like the ending panels of the thing is you see the ship. You see it open, you see somebody come out, and then they just go off into the blizzard. And then that's it. Into the whatever, well, I don't want to say blizzard, but when they find the ship
into the great beyond.
So what would happen if her origin story flashback included that scene?
That'd be fine.
And it had her walking out into the snow, and then that they found her frozen in Antarctica. But then again, she's a Kryptonian, so wouldn't she be like, fuck, that shit ain't gonna stop me? Like,
well, I mean, so if you go back and you look at the concept art from the Flash, and you see that
the comic book happened a million years ago.
Oh, okay, yep. Well, I mean, I remember
Watchtower. Shout out to Watchtower.
That was great. But yeah, no, I mean, if you look at the concept art that has Barry in the room with the on the treadmill. And she's sort of like, bundled up in that, she's in that sort of like gray suit. And then they get her in the Batmobile and she's sort of in the back seat of the Batmobile and the other, concept art.
Yeah.
I think that what they've done is exactly what you saw in Flashpoint, where they have, denied her access to the sun's rays.
To the sun, yeah.
And she's depowered until, the Flash and Batman break her out.
And with the other, what I was, let me try. I'm still trying to find that final panel because it shows. With what I was saying is, if she did go off into a blizzard and there's like not enough power coming, she can't. You know what I'm saying? She's not.
Yeah, you can't absorb something that you're being shielded from.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
maybe, and if she does just pass the fuck out, and then it just like, she just
she pulls a Captain America.
Yeah. Except. Yeah. So, and so if she's shielded from the sun, it doesn't.
And that's how we get connected to Marvel.
Boom! There it is.
Connect the dots, baby.
Oh man, let me find it.
Hey, so somebody made this as an edit, but man, it makes so much sense when you watch this. So check this out, you guys. I'm sure some of you guys saw this already too. Here we go. Let me play this shit.
And was making suggestions about what he wanted to happen. And they essentially told him to get the hell out, go out there and play. We make the decisions up here. You ain't got anything to do with this. They have disrespected this man. They have underappreciated.
Is he talking about Aaron Rodgers?
They have thrown him to
I believe Zack Snyder.
Battling him with the responsibility of keeping this franchise relevant. They have not appreciated him by any stretch of the imagination. They have taken him for granted. And then
that's the end of it. But no, it actually makes sense when you hear it. I was like, man, that sounds like they're talking about Zack Snyder.
Warner Brothers is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How did he know?
How did he know? How did he know? Damn him.
Breaking
oh,
news.
no. Oh, Venom Hernandez, what have you done, you son of a bitch?
What?
He goes, are you in?
It's
Ned.
no.
This is awesome. And look at Kevin's like, yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's. I know exactly who he was talking about. I remember.
Well, this is their year, man. They're fucking what, 11-3?
13-3.
Whatever. hey, you know how you stop the Packers? You take away what's his face from Aaron Rodgers, and you're done.
Devontae?
The football?
Yeah, that's what the Niners did to him last time. They took away what's his name, Devontae.
The last time we played y'all, we won, man.
No, in the playoffs.
No, in the playoffs, y'all ran all over. Y'all fucking clapped us.
They just kept running the ball. And the
yes,
Packers
that's it. We couldn't stop
Damn
that.
it.
Yes, that is 1000% true. Yeah.
There's a link
I'd like
to
to
that
take
video.
the audible.
I'd like to take the audible.
Final answer.
This is a good one. I like this
Dude,
one.
I can't find it, man.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the final panel in that comic book, that prequel comic, where it shows the character walking off into the. Because basically, yeah, and I can't.
I can't upload that shit. Hold on, let me see if I have it.
Well, if you could just share it, like I'm on Google right now.
I can definitely try to share it.
You can try.
You have this. Hold up. Let's see. You have this, which is what the hell is this?
It's absolute fire.
I love the new voice, man. Venom, what's your Twitter? It's literally Venom Hernandez with like 3 Z's. I knew Brady was coming back. Get the hell out of here with that shit. I don't want to talk about no fucking Tom Brady. Okay, while he looks this up, let's go on to another topic that I didn't want to talk about real quick. Was the book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
Now, what did you guys think of the book of Boba Fett?
Good start. Obviously we've already talked about it.
We already talked about that.
The biggest problem I think we've mostly overall agreed to have is just the choreography was not good. It was very slow. It was just like I was like that particular scene. If they had just done that better, I think I would have a better thought, like a better overall thought on the first episode. Because dude, you got the two most almost the two most baddest. They're not Jedis, but there's two bad motherfuckers in the middle of this city or this little town on Tatooine, and they get surrounded by these dudes with shields, and they can't do anything. I was like,
Gollum plus Dobby equals honor. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Master gives Dobby your sock.
But they couldn't do anything, and I was just like, okay. But then immediately after that, Finnick is just fucking flipping over rooftops and just badass. What I expected her to be in that fight, that's what I expected. She was doing that shit after.
They're like, does she know parkour?
But I mean, obviously, Tamar Morrison, he got in better shape for the show.
Oh, he did definitely.
Oh man, he does still need to shed some pounds. I mean, love the guy.
Well, he's an older man.
He is an older man. I'm sorry,
man.
but they need to do what they did with Mark Hamill.
No, they don't need to do that shit.
I mean,
they need to use deep fake technology.
Can we put your face onto a more skinnier man?
I haven't seen it yet, so I voted no. So I have a vote, or I have a poll in the chat. It says, did you like the Book of Boba Fett? So far, out of the 8 votes, 88% said yes. I liked it. I thought it was a cool show for the first episode. It kind of got a little boring at a couple times, but yes. I was also a little tired, so I attribute it to that. Mm-hmm. But overall, I thought it was cool. I loved seeing the Sarlacc scene where you got to see but what I didn't like was that he just goes and all of a sudden he comes out of the sand. I'm like, what? Like,
well, I mean, also you have that rando stormtrooper that was not on the barge. And it's like, how the fuck did he get there? And he's not a sand trooper. He's not a sand trooper.
Yeah,
he's not a sand trooper.
What in the world's going on here?
You know what? That you bring up a really good fucking point. Why was there just a random stormtrooper in the Sarlacc pit stomach? He wasn't even digested yet.
Also, well, I mean, it does take them a long time to digest. You'll be digested over 1,000 years.
Over 1,000 years.
Also, the Sarlacc doesn't move, so like it's
Sarlaccs
really
do move, yes, but that one, is sort of like that's been there a mainstay for Jabba. Because that's like he's like, yo, we're going to this.
We're going back to this same.
We're going back to that Sarlacc. I know where he lives.
Yeah, I know where he lives.
Anthony, check the group chat. Something's up.
What happened? Oh, he might have found it. Let's see. Let's see.
Check the group chat.
Yes, the group chat that we are not in.
Yeah, the group chat. The group of 3.
Group of 3.
The 3 Musketeers.
The world's finest.
The world's finest. Ify says, I haven't seen the episode, so I can't reply to the poll yet.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Boba viewership higher than Hawkeye. I'm shocked. I know. Really? It's like, what's funny is that Deadline puts us out there like it's something like, holy shit, you guys, it had more than Hawkeye. Well, no shit. Come on.
Hawkeye, I could not get through episode 1 of Hawkeye. It was just.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So hold on, let me see.
Crackacoom.
Oh shit.
All right, so
fucking Ryan blocks it.
What?
Fine.
So you see the ship the panels before this, it's she opens up the thing, gets into a fight with dude that's in there. So this is what the mystery with this prequel comic was. The ship crashes wherever they find it in Man of Steel. You don't know who that is leaving. If it's actually Supergirl or if it's the other Zod that she was fighting that was off in there. But this is the final panels, and it just showed the ship sitting here at the bottom, and then obviously we see the ship again, and Man of Steel.
There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I would rather Zach tell the story of what the open pod meant.
He had something to do with this whole entire book.
Yeah, like he was a part of this.
Yes, he was like, yo, it'd be cool to make a little prequel thing and get everybody riled up because whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
Anthony Belcher says, "Hey, that's the final page of that thing," and it just shows it, and then it says like something like "continued in Man of Steel" or some shit like that. I can't remember.
To be continued.
Yeah,
in Man of Steel.
To be continued before WB got cold feet. But I mean, how would you guys feel if they used this origin story, this image, right? This crashing the ship and all that in the Flash movie for Sasha Calle?
I would not mind them, putting Sasha in this. I mean, it doesn't matter that the lady is blonde in this, comic. Who cares?
Yeah.
If they were just like, yo, this is who we decided, Supergirl will be, and we'll do something similar to this. Doesn't have to be exact because this is their new story, and they don't have to adhere to anything. But yeah, I mean, if they did that, I would have zero problem with it. The only problem that I have with it is if they're trying to, like Grace said, replace Henry altogether.
Yeah,
and I think that's a misstep. I think that's that's a bad business decision.
Yo, I would literally, let me take this out there, throw up in my mouth if they went back and it's Sasha Calle snapping Zod's neck. No, snapping Zod's neck, dude. I would be done. I would be done. Like my mind would leave my body. Watching the movie, I would be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, it has to be a scene. It has to be a scene with Michael and Vero. I don't know her name, but it would have to be a scene where they're both in it, right? They're not going to just reshoot a whole shit ton of footage. It's got to be a scene that they're both a part of. And the only scene that I can think of that they're both a part of, other than Krypton, is the Smallville, right? With interaction of Cal or Superman or whatever, right? And so, and I think that it's going to be the Flash that interacts with him. If it's Smallville, if it's on Krypton, like we're saying, baby Cal, flies away and she's, she's there or whatever. Dope. That's another way you could do it because they're everybody's on Krypton until it explodes.
Yeah.
But I mean, she would have gotten there way before Cal ever did. So she went there on a scout ship.
Oh yeah, you know what? Well, it could be that Feora and Michael Shannon's characters sort of were a part of like, okay, we're gonna send these people out, right, as a last resort, and then he's like, if this fails, we have to do blah blah blah. He makes a threat or some shit like that, and then it's like,
it could be like there was the alternate storyline going on that we didn't know about, like like he sent that shuttle out. But no, I
and you know what? It's wild thinking about like recreating, just refilming a bunch of scenes to put her in it, bro. They spent fucking upwards of
what they did
30 million to do Justice League.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
but those reshoots they dropped like
that.
25 million, bro. And I'm like, dude, if they're willing to do that, now I'm even more like.
They're going to do whatever they need to do, right? I'm sorry, they're going to do whatever they need to do to fix their own continuity from the misstep that they took.
Yes,
they're going to be like, people have seen the Zack Snyder's Justice League. They know it's a better movie. There are some aspects of Justice League that I know people do like, but it is definitely an inferior product. They're like, we want to try to please everyone, right? And that's not. I'm sorry, but that's not the right take to be fucking vanilla, right? Is don't go down the middle, man. You double down on something and you see that bitch through. And if it's not palatable at the end, that's fine, but at least you finished it and you can restart, or you can pick up new characters, or you can go to your second tier, Blue Beetle and Batgirl and all that shit, right? But you got to get like and Andre said in the past, you got to get your core three correct. You got to get your Batman, and I don't mind them if Ben doesn't want to do it. Ben's like, I'm really done with this. I don't want to be part of this drama.
Thing, he can't say if he doesn't want to do it, because the fact that if he comes out and says, hey guys,
he's like, who are you to tell me, Andre?
Well, no, but like if he comes out and says, hey guys, if someone says, hey, are you gonna be Batman moving forward? You know what? I'm done with the role. I've moved past it. I did the Flash. It was fun. But it's just not something I want to do anymore.
Yeah.
That would be giving away whatever happens in this movie.
Well, he can't say it now. Yeah, but he did say, he did allude to it a little bit when he was like, I don't want to do any more IP properties. Yeah.
I mean, he very well could be done with the entire project.
I mean, you have the people that are hopeful that are like, man, he just means other IP properties. Like
not the Batman.
Yeah, he's not going to come back and do Daredevil. So I mean, he's not going to come in and do another, superhero, or another franchise, or whatever. He's just going to do his one-offs and all that, and good on him. Do whatever you want to do.
Good on you.
That's what I'm like. Good on ya. And P. Sherman,
good on ya.
Wallaby way.
P. Sherman, Wallaby way.
But yeah, I mean, I don't mind if they keep Zach's Batman, just recast him with somebody who fits that MO.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
As far, and it also, look, man, I've said this shit a billion times. You get out there, you're an actor, you're a director, you're a writer, you're a producer. You get out there and work for, let's just say 7 long months on a film. And as soon as you sit down for the first press from that film, they're like, what's up with the Batman, though? He got tired of that shit.
He got tired of it.
Dude, that shit would, for me personally, like me even thinking about it, like, so if it is true that he's done, like, if that's a reason, that's fucking. I'd shake his fucking hand and be like, "Hey, man, I appreciated what you've done as Batman, but that you don't need to be subjected to." I just like, what I'm saying. Every new movie he's come out with that wasn't DC related, the first question out of the mouth of an interviewer is, "What's up with Batman?"
Yeah,
you don't want to hear that shit every time. You know what I'm saying?
You don't, because you want whatever current project you're working on, you want to be able to promote.
That's why you're there. That's why you're doing that interview for that.
Right.
And so if that is one of the reasons, I would like I said, I'd shake the man's hand and be like, yo, good on you, dude.
And so I understand why Warner Brothers is like, yo, we're going to double down on Keaton because it's not as much of a gamble for Keaton as it is, because he does have a fan base where I'm part of that fan base. I love Keaton. But he does, he's a safer bet for Warner Brothers to bring in instead of recasting Batman, and using that version of Batman. What they could do is, make it badass, just like, whoa, shit, this is a freaking, it's a boss Batman, right? But again, they'd be taking a gamble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
I'm trying to find your image, Ryan.
yeah, Joey. Keep Zach's Batman. Did someone say Keaton?
Yeah.
Yeah, did someone say Keaton's Batman?
What do you mean?
Oh, you're looking for the for old man Batman.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, man.
Oh, okay. It was a reply. I did not tweet it out.
Oh, okay. It was a reply.
Yeah. I think I replied to Heavy Spoilers or Aaron. I think Aaron Bailey.
Oh God.
Yo, the
no, Flash. It was Flash Film News. I was replying to Flash Film News.
What's even worse, the prosthetic, like the mold, that's even worse, dude. Then the picture Ryan made, but like the mold, the actual mold. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys thinking?
Hey, the wrinkles are there, bro. The wrinkles are real.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know.
I was looking at this one. This is what I think of your analogy.
I couldn't believe that was there, and I was like, I can't not use this.
Yeah,
that was great.
Yo,
so this whole thing right here is because Ryan posted this image. Let me go to this thread real quick. Hold on. So Ryan posted this image saying, "If posts like this, did not
retweet
that make things confusing for the audience. If this is the real Batman, then why is Keaton in Batgirl?" So
yeah,
remember he had a similar image with him looking at the Battinson cow. So that's why I was like,
looking at that one.
Yeah,
no, he was like, "This is the real Batman."
You know,
this is the same. This is the same image.
Cow too?
Yeah, there was.
That
was
back in the back.
One.
That's back in the back.
That was the first one, and then there was this picture, right, of him looking at Affleck's cow from Zack Snyder's Justice League,
rather endearingly.
Right, and so then I put.
And he had that comment that this is the real Batman. The real Batman will show up in
the real Batman, which...
right? And that's not Keaton's cowl. If it was Keaton's cowl, I'd be like, oh, I get it. But it's Batfleck's cowl.
And so I said, maybe it's like Goldilocks. This one's too cold, Batfleck. This one's too hot, Battinson. But this one's just right. I was like, maybe he was trying to go for something like that. And then he says, "This is what I think of your bear analogy." Look how far he threw that fucking bear.
And the bear is obviously fake as fuck. Look
the bear is a dude in the costume. How'd they film that though?
It's stuffed. It's a stuffed costume. It's a guy there.
Yeah.
When you cut to this, that's just
look at it.
They launched the costume.
I wonder how they launched it.
Dude.
I don't know. Catapult? I don't know.
Discovery to one WB executives away. They're like, get the fuck out of here. It's a Zaslav. He's always gonna clean house. Come here, Hamani, motherfucker. I would just say to not blame Keaton for
it's
WB
not
being
dude,
dumb.
good
No, it's not at all.
Oh yeah,
dude, he's in Sony, he's in Disney, and he's in Warner Brothers, and he's making
I'm
bank.
happy to see Michael Keaton come back as Batman. I'm stoked for that. And that being said, it's a smart play for WB to bring back Keaton because they know the majority of fans cannot get mad at Keaton because everyone's a fan of Keaton.
Yeah,
why not? But I'm just not happy with the way they handle everything else. But no, I'm happy to see Keaton. I don't think he's gonna get any hate from anybody because even the real toxic ones are like, yeah, Keaton's cool.
The only thing that's gonna be fucked is because you already know it's gonna be somebody else in the suit, and they're gonna be fucking badass, dude. Like that, and it's gonna be like,
it's gonna be like watching Count Dooku.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yes, I remember that the first time I saw episode. The first time I saw.
That's gonna be in the movie, guys.
No,
this is what you can expect.
No.
And he's wearing his new suit.
He's wearing the new suit. He's catching. There's two babies. There's one baby here and one baby behind him. I didn't get the whole. I cropped that out, but I didn't get the whole scene. There's tons of babies falling from the sky. That is going to be in the movie, dude. This is something that they were like, "Yo, this is fire."
Yeah.
Your breakdown of it when you were like, here, right here, look. Even Den of Nerds, Josh from Den of Nerds was like, I'm gonna try to be open-minded, but this sounds kind of trash. It does. It does. This sounds trash.
Yeah,
it's poo. I can't find it, dude. I don't know where you put that image.
I remember.
This one, he looked like this. Where the fuck is
Wait,
it?
do
Man?
I have it?
Go with your damn timeline.
No.
Oh god, remember this
Dabby.
one?
Did you go to tweets and replies?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So there is Old Man Keaton. So all you did was you.
Oh, you didn't like it, you jerk.
I liked it. I did like it.
That's not the original post.
That's not the original post. That's not the original post.
Oh yeah,
it has more likes in it.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, can you imagine? Yeah, just like the first time I saw episode 3, I was sitting there thinking to myself, okay, this is not real. Okay, first off, what's the actor's name?
The actor?
The actor that plays Count Dooku, Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee.
Yeah, dude, I was like, there's no fucking way. And then afterwards, they were like, yo, they put his face on a younger dude.
Yeah,
that just takes you out of it. It's going to take me if he drops down in there and he's doing Ben Affleck warehouse type fighting, and I'm like, no, absolutely not.
I think that was Wolverine, not Bear. Hey, that's trash. It's raining cats and dogs. I want Michael Keaton to come back as old man Bruce Wayne for a Batman Beyond movie. Well,
I wouldn't mind.
According to everything we're hearing, Arkham Gaming, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that, but it's gonna be called Batgirl, where he's gonna be mentoring Leslie Grace. Is all that gonna play? How is it gonna play out? I don't fucking know. Is it true? Well,
but you know what? That's also fine. But don't have her take the place of a Batman. You understand what I'm saying?
You're replacing a character instead of
but what they're going to do is that's what I'm saying. If they establish that every iteration is it's kind of weird though, because I mean, if you got Mike Keaton Batman living in this new timeline, then why wouldn't you have? Then what happened to his timeline? It got erased, or is he a carbon copy? I don't get it.
Well, this is not in the Burton universe, right? And that's one thing. It's not.
I don't know. I wasn't there when they made the movie.
I was. So it's just not. It's not in the Burton verse. It's in its own. It's its own thing, dude. And he's in the same universe as the other Barry, the depowered long-haired Barry. It's crazy.
This is a weird story, man. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch this movie because I want to see what happens. And unfortunately, due to all these fucked up rumors, I'm going to be seeing it probably opening night because I want to be able. I don't want it to get spoiled.
Yeah, I'm going to watch.
I don't want to wake up.
I
don't want to wake up and it's like, oh my god, he's dead. Like, oh god, what the fuck? Oh look, he's on camera now.
You got Batman and Robin.
How you feeling?
Feeling very tired. So
very tired. There we go. Watching Trash Point. Yep.
That's trash. Hey, Trash Point's trash.
But no, I mean, that's what we're getting. We're getting an almost 70-year-old Batman.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting. That's it.
What? COVID-59.
COVID-59. That'll be out by then.
Yeah.
The new Matrix variant.
Oh god! And then we do know that our good friend Ryan Zieber down below, how he made a cameo in the book of Boba Fett. And here's his role right here. There he is.
Gratitude,
bro. I saw that shit earlier. Done. I was fucking crying. And then Ryan he replied up under it, gratitude.
This is the worst character of the book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
Yeah, and this character was fucking dumb.
I'll kind of weigh in on Boba Fett a little bit because I wasn't asked, but yeah, I have to agree with Anthony in that the choreography was subpar. Like he didn't use his jetpack, he didn't use his flamethrower, he didn't use his grappling hook, he didn't use anything. That's not Boba Fett, dude. I know he's an older Boba Fett, and his ass had to be carried back to a BAFTA tank. Dude.
Yo, that's just
Dude,
get me back to the tank. I was like, come on, man.
I was like, I want to rule with respect.
Hey, who said that the other night when we were on the show? Who said that? Somebody made it was so fun. Oh, it was Matt.
Right.
Matt was like, Matt was on there with you. Matt was like, he's like, oh, carry me back.
Carry me back.
And
Get me in
the
my
DeLorean
back.
guard was like, I will do anything for you. I would die for you.
Yeah, like those fucking the guards could have been like, yeah, we'll put you in the tank, then we'll fucking kill you while you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rule out of respect.
Good luck with that. Darkstar says, how are you going to have a Justice League without Batman or Superman? Makes no sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You can't have a Justice League without Batman and Superman. That's like saying we're going to have the Avengers, but we're not going to have Captain America and we're not going to have Iron Man. You know what I mean? You're like, you can't do that.
Well, you can.
No, but initially,
when it's established though, because
this is not established enough, and this goes back to Dawson's video over on the Four Nerds Network. Is that they haven't earned it? They haven't established their characters enough to where you can bring in a new Justice League. They haven't.
Yeah,
and the fact that they're trying to do it is fucking ridiculous.
Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
It's not cool. It's
Echo.
absolutely not cool, and I'm so sick of this shit. And people can call me people were like, "Oh, you Snyder fans are crazy." Well, dude, I'm sorry. I made the comparison the other day on Ryan's show, but I was like, dude, if for Marvel fans, if all of a sudden Kevin Feige stepped down from his role and they brought in some other dude to take over his role,
and it started, going downhill, they'd be like, "Oh, you Feige shills."
Exactly. And then imagine if that happened and they said, okay, so we're not going to continue on. Like all of a sudden they're just not going to continue Tom Holland Spider-Man. They're going to reboot Spider-Man and go with Spider-Woman. Yep. And nothing against Spider-Woman, nothing against her being a woman. I'm just saying they're going to reboot it with Spider-Woman, just like how we're talking about. Oh yeah, they're going to Supergirl and Batgirl will replace Batman and Superman.
Well, I mean, it would be that narrative, but then all of a sudden
you'd
hear like Andrew Garfield, doing interviews like, "Yo, I'd love to come back and be Spider-Man again, whatever," and because he's British, or Tom would be like, "Yeah, I'd like to be back as Spider-Man," I don't know. That's Cagney. But anyway, they're like, "Yo, I'd like to be Spider-Man again," but Spider-Woman is who's on screen.
And what would happen? You would get a ton of MCU fans. I mean, I'm one of them. You would get a ton of fans pissed off and complaining like a motherfucker to Disney, saying, "You guys are ruining the MCU. You've ruined Spider-Man." And can you imagine that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I've taken the mantle according to Axel Droga. Oh. Sexist Andre, yeah, there it is. But that and I made that comparison because it's like, look, if they were to all of a sudden say, look, we're not going to continue on with Tom Holland Spider-Man, we are going to just go with Spider-Woman and reboot the whole character. We're like, well, why? And we're just going a different direction. And you find out that they had a conflict with Tom Holland or something, you know what I mean? And it'd be the same thing. And so that's where the frustration comes in with that we have with WB and how they've handled but how they've handled the DC characters. Yes.
Yep.
And so that is what makes it so hard. Look, now we're both in there. Cancel Ryan and and sexy Andre. Hey, Reeves 75. What's going on, man?
That's not crazy.
Hashtag verify Dawson's Twitter. What? So WB's answers to the haters of the SnyderVerse is erase Batman and Superman and have a 70-year-old Keaton make the Trinity all female. What the fuck? Hey, you know what, Andrew? That's probably one of the best comments you ever put out.
What? You sound like a robot.
Yeah, you're sounding like a robot.
Okay, you hear me now?
No, you're frozen.
No, you suck.
I suck?
Okay, now you're clear.
You good?
Clear. Okay.
Right.
No, I'm saying, Andrew, that is probably one of the best comments that you put out.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true,
yes.
and that's the problem that we've all had is that how are you gonna claim or how could you erase this or not even continue it, but yet you're gonna bring back a 70-year-old Michael Keaton? How long?
Definitely bleeding.
like how long is he gonna last?
What is the echo?
Yeah,
because hold on, I got to turn the sound off on the screen. There you go.
Oh,
how long is he gonna last? How long is he gonna last in this role at the age of 70. And I'm not saying he's gonna fucking keel over and croak.
He's not gonna Betty White us.
Why you gotta bring that up, man?
Passed away.
No.
She passed away.
He'll last as long as they need him to.
Hello, no.
Like we just said, there'll be mad body doubles and mad stunt men.
Well, I mean, everything's covered except for this.
Performers.
Which is why Harrison Ford keeps getting hurt because he's just out.
He's fucking breaking legs and breaking arms. Like,
they're like,
what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Now we have a stunt for you. Can you jump from one building to another? He's like, it's gonna cost you.
He's like, yo, can you swing from here to here? Can you still do the
That's not how the Force works.
But my thing too is that like Harrison Ford broke his leg. I think he broke his leg on The Force Awakens, didn't he? Like, how the fuck did he break his leg?
I don't think it was on.
He did get hurt. He did get
hurt, but I think the leg thing was on.
He didn't break it.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I'm like, what he doing?
He got hurt on both Star Wars, Force Awakens, and Indy 5.
Yeah, and he also got hurt on The Rise of Skywalker. He was standing in one spot. Oh, my ankle! Damn it! He's so injury prone.
We can fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. We'll give you a straight leg. Don't worry about it. Betty White ass. Oh, you it's so fucked. Hashtag bat diapers. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring that up.
Oh no, we don't talk about that bunch.
Yeah, Andrew, I thought you moved on from that crew. Apparently, you have not. So
yeah, I know. He's like, oh, what are you talking about? I'm watching right now.
Yeah, simulcast.
Simulcast. I've got 3 monitors.
I got 3 monitors. And the last thing that I'm going to bring up is what is this? Okay, nothing. Last thing I'm going to bring up is this tweet right. Fuck you guys, man. You guys are jerks. Is this tweet right here? It says from Ben Affleck's announcement article back in August of 2020.
I had to blow my nose.
There's a link from Vanity Fair. Muschietti said it wouldn't work as well for him to venture into the company of other Batman without having Affleck as the starting point. He is the baseline. He's part of that unaltered state before we jump into Barry's adventure. The director said there is a familiarity there. So, I mean, that doesn't really solve anything.
No, it sounds like to me that sounds like it's the last time we saw this Barry Allen, he was with this Batman. So let's make sure we start off with this Batman.
So that means he's not going to end up with that Batman.
Yeah.
Part of the unaltered state before. So that's what I'm saying, the unaltered state. So that is gonna that's what I'm saying. It makes all the sense in the world that they reside in another branch of the multiverse. If they kill off, I'll tell you this right now. If they kill off Ben Affleck in the Flash movie, I'm fucking done, dude. I'm gonna fucking flip out in the theater. I'm gonna start attacking people.
He's got COVID. It's changed. He's changed the game.
It's mutated.
He's got the Muschietti variant.
Muschietti variant. It's become self-aware.
We're all a part of the Matrix now.
Oh, here we go. Here's some fan art from Axel Droga.
There you go. There you go.
He's like, you want a piece of me?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hippo looks pissed, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, you don't see the other end. Superman's pissed. He's like, I ain't going down like that.
He's about to fucking I-beam his ass.
Did you know that
I hope the merger
is one of the most vicious creatures in the world?
They're very territorial. Very territorial. I hope the merger saves the DCEU and fixes all the mistakes WB is making. Fuck Arkham Gaming. That's throwing a lot.
Hope. That's something that we don't really have any hope of right now. Yeah. I'd hope for it, but dude, you gotta look at the writing on the wall.
Yeah,
it's not like all the move on crowd.
Sorry, he's right. It's this one right here. Yeah, this guy did. Geek Life 38.
Geek
Life. It was on my DMs tight.
Yo, Reeves is hardcore. What the fuck?
Hardcore.
He said Superman versus Amy Schumer.
Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. Oh, that's what that picture was, right?
I would not watch that.
Oh my god!
All right. He said this tomorrow. I had a feeling in 2013 when Man of Steel came out that the fandom would change forever. Yo, Man of Steel is fire.
Man of Steel's fire. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Man of Steel's fire. Absolute fire.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap things up for the show. I want to thank everyone who came out here. I want to thank ACS and Ryan for, of course, being on the show like always. Is the SnyderVerse being erased? I don't think so. I think it's going to reside in its own branch of the multiverse, and I'm sticking to that story because that's what I think is going to happen. Anthony doesn't really know what's going to happen.
Yeah, a little bit of both, probably.
Ryan don't give a fuck. Ryan's gone. He's muted. He fucking left. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that fucking shit. All right. So Anthony, where can they find you and all your content?
YouTube, the ACS Universe, and all forms of social media at 2279ACS, add an underscore to that for Twitter. And yeah, that's where you'll find me, man. And also on Thursday with you guys, Sundays, World's Finest. Fucking, yeah, I got a lot of shit. It's a replay on Tuesdays, which is it's almost season's almost over with.
Fire.
So
Ryan, where can they find you?
You can find me right here on the Foreigners Network. We're missing our cohort Dawson tonight.
Cohort. I sent him a link too. He didn't respond. I was like, God,
no, of course he didn't specify.
God.
He'll be with us on Thursday.
This is my good friend Napoleon Dynamite Dawson. He put his face on
Dodson, we've got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
Where's the? I know you put him on Napoleon Dynamite one time. Where's it at?
Oh, good Lord. Oh man, that is on. That's on my show. I don't know if I have it.
Do you have it on your computer? Relax, bro.
I did most of these.
Oh yeah,
at the office. Yeah.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that.
Hey, man,
whoa,
damn, Anthony. He likes to fuck with me about the day.
I wouldn't say he's overrated by any means, but you got to cut that hair there. He looks a little. I don't know about that.
Hey man, don't cut it until the season's over with. If you do,
yeah, you don't want to cut it.
Who's their running back? James Conner?
No, he plays for the Cardinals.
That's the other Conner. Oh, there it is, right there. Mother.
Mother. I forgot I did that.
It says the jaw. Oh wow, Brady's better. Whatever. Fuck that. Relax. All right, guys. And Ryan, where can they find you?
You can find me on my channel, SnyderVerse, on all forms of social media. And you can find me hanging out with these guys on their channels, respectively. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
All right.
Happy New Year to everybody that's
Happy New Year
with us tonight. Thank you all for all the super chats. Appreciate that. Become a member. And
want to become a member? Go over to the ACS Universe. And
there you go.
check out my Teespring.
I don't think I have members
stores.
Yeah,
it's got.
But guys,
get my merch.
definitely check out ACS Universe and SnyderVerse as well. Subscribe to their channels. Subscribe to this channel as well. Smash the like button and leave a comment in the comment section below because YouTube likes that shit. So I don't care if you're talking shit, want to say hi, anything you want to say, leave it in the comment section below.
Yep.
What do you think? Do you think that SnyderVerse is getting erased or saved? I think it's going to be residing in its own branch of the multiverse because if you erased it, then you made a big fucking mistake. And I think they've made enough mistakes already with this company and with these IPs that they don't want to keep fucking up. I mean, these people have brains. I can't imagine that they would just continue to make bad decisions like they have.
Do they though?
I mean, dude, they're like, yo, we can release anything. These people will eat up whatever we give them.
We can't lose.
We can't lose.
We got Batman, Superman, and now they're gonna be girls.
We're so progressive. We're ahead of the curve.
We're batting 1,000.
Eat shit, Marvel.
You ain't got shit on us. Shit.
Oh shit.
Got you, motherfucker.
Spider-Man was shit.
At the end of the day, Grace Randolph's tweet. This is what I think of Grace Randolph's tweet.
This is bullshit.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.